This is the Old 77 Podcast. Hey, bitches.
Thank you for listening to the Old 77 Podcast. Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Did you ever have a cool celeb hang?
I do. I actually have a couple stories from Florida, man. So the first was with the Yin Yang twins.
Oh,
Nice.
Where do you see my dick? Where do you see my dick? I'm gonna beat that pussy.
Oh, Dave making it so awkward.
Yeah,
Oh, here we go.
where do you see my dick? Where do you see my dick? Where do you see my dick? I'm gonna beat that pussy. Yeah. Wow, that's not bad, man.
That wasn't bad, right?
Yeah, we were basic.
Y'all didn't know I could
I had
whisper
my
like
fingers
that.
snapping and shit every fourth quarter.
It literally sounds like the song.
We were one Anna Kendrick away from being
Kanye.
pitch perfect for it.
Who are you?
Turn it up, let it blast.
Hey, bitches. This is Old 77 Podcast.
It's a safe place.
In an unsafe world.
Impressive.
Warning. Foul language may occur due to the subject matter.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
Join our Patreon Clubhouse today. Clubhouse members get early access to episodes and exclusive after-hours content at patreon.com/the old77podcast.
Yeah, boy.
Thanks for listening.
You're crazy. I like you.
I like you, Scott.
I like you too.
From the Old 77 Studios in Jefferson City, Missouri, this is the Old 77.
It's a safe place.
In an unsafe world.
In the studio tonight, our boy Goodie.
Goodie!
Jared T. Gooden in the house.
Welcome back to the show.
Thank
Goodie.
you.
What's
Thank
going
you
on,
for having
brother?
me. Oh, it's good to be here.
Good to see your smiling face again, dude.
Oh,
right.
it's good to be seen.
Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but Goodie's last episode that he was on, is that still our most listened to episode ever?
No, not. It's since been surpassed, but it's one of the top 3.
Okay.
And
So we're expecting you to bump us back up again tonight, Goodie.
Who the fuck beat me?
The Jeff City Paranormal Society.
Really?
But they're a group.
they're a
you're
group,
just-
right.
you're-
I'm just
Right.
me.
You're a dude.
So individually wise, I
You
still have
should
the
be
top-
proud as
Yeah,
fuck.
for
as
the
a-
single individual,
single
you're
individual.
the biggest draw,
I
brother.
want a belt. I want the biggest belt you all have.
That's right, baby. That's right.
We might be able to make that
One
happen.
man versus 4. Come on.
We got to remember also we got to have Goodie sign the thing tonight.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's already done it,
Oh,
man.
damn, you guys are ahead of me.
Nice
So
John
the
Hancock
last
bet.
episode was episode
He
19.
did.
So we were actually in my kitchen when we did the podcast.
Yeah, it's been a while, man.
We were in our early stages. We're still in our early stages, but we were in our like
Very
infantile
early, yeah.
stage.
Dude, that show.
And that show went on for 6 hours in my breakfast nook. You left. We kept going until 3 in the morning. We invited the pizza guy
yeah.
to do a podcast with us.
It
that
was
night.
He
great.
turned us down.
There's a lot of missing footage from that night, too,
But
let
God,
me just say.
That was a fun episode.
Oh,
yeah, I
man, that
remember.
was fun.
I
That
remember
was.
parts of that night.
I remember somebody brought up the fact we were talking about who's the cartoon character that you're banging, right?
Right, yeah.
Ooh.
Do you remember what yours was, Goodie?
I'm saying, are we going to update them?
I was
update
gonna
them.
say, like, I don't remember, but knowing me, it's got to be Belle from Beauty and the Beast.
Oh,
Yeah.
you
Okay,
know?
that's
How
a
old
solid
is she?
pick.
Do you know?
You're totally Gaston in
You know,
that.
I have my
aren't you?
Okay,
age minus
so
one.
when-
Oh, absolutely.
So the last time we did our lists, and I
Kill
gave
the
you,
beast.
I gave you guys my list, and it was like Anna and Elsa from Frozen, and then Sarah, like, she listened to the podcast. She's like, you know, they're like 15, right? 16 years old. I was like, I have no idea how old these chicks
age
are.
doesn't matter in
movie.
this particular scenario because they're animated.
It's a cartoon,
right. It's a cartoon.
You know how old is Smurfette?
As long as long as they're not
But
like an
I-
infant baby, I think
Yeah.
it's okay, man.
But I felt totally dirty after that. After she like just like informed me how old they are.
Hey man, she was old enough to go to the store.
Yeah.
There's no such
That's all
thing
I'm
as
saying.
statutory rape when you're talking about animated figures. Come on, man.
But
well, not when it comes to Disney.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's true. Yeah.
Because they're getting married and having kids at that age.
absolutely.
I mean, come
yeah.
on.
Let it go, boom. Let it go, boom.
I saw an animated porn one, and it was like Elsa had her hand underneath the blanket, and he was like, "Please, just let it go, just let it go."
Don't freeze my dick.
Right? Like the blanket was all frosty and shit.
I was gonna say, yeah, with the frozen hands, you really want an old fashioned?
Can you top me off here, honey, please? Need a few more cubes in here.
Exactly.
Okay, so Complex, the magazine Complex,
Yeah.
the website, they actually have a list of the 25 hottest
Is it
animated.
hottest or most bangable?
Okay, let's
I
do
believe it's
I was
hottest.
gonna say.
'Cause
Let's
there's
do-
difference.
Let's top 10 it real quick.
I'm pretty sure number one, at least one of us picked number one.
Okay, who is it?
Jessica Rabbit.
Oh,
For sure. I would,
Yeah, I can see
would
that.
She's not
certainly
bad.
have sexual relations with her.
She's
yeah.
just drawn that way.
Yeah.
Princess Jasmine is number 2.
She's got to wear the outfit.
She's got it, yeah.
Yeah.
The tiger's got to be there watching.
Yeah, he could be in the corner. Yeah.
I was just going to say that, Scott.
Did you guys see? Did you guys see the episode of SNL with Kim Kardashian and they did a skit from Aladdin and she played the princess and Pete Davidson played the other dude.
Of course he did.
Of course he did.
This is like before they were a
He's-
thing,
Right.
Okay.
but he kissed her
There you
That's
go.
why.
Now
during
he's-
that. So
Dude,
maybe
that guy must be the smoothest talking motherfucker ever.
maybe he just has a huge schlong.
Maybe. I don't know.
Did you guys see like that he posted the text exchanges between him and Kanye? Did you guys see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
What was the one? What you doing right now?
What are you doing right now? And then Pete
bed with
responds,
your wife.
"I'm in bed with your wife," and it sends a screenshot of him underneath the blankets.
That's
like,
hilarious.
Yeah.
Is he trying to get his ass
wow,
kicked
really?
or what?
Yeah, for real.
I don't
You
know any
didn't-
of this.
you
I
didn't
don't.
know that?
But honestly, like
Yeah.
Kanye has to realize they're all grown-ups.
Yeah.
Like you can't just. I mean,
Fuck
look,
Kanye.
man, you're the one who like fucked up somehow this relationship with Kim Kardashian.
I don't think so, man.
You don't think so?
No, because he's still fighting for like the kids. He wants to see the kids.
Yeah, this latest thing is more about the kids. Like he's saying that she's not
Who did the
allowing him
breakup?
to
But
see his kids. And
She
stuff.
did.
She broke up with
Yeah,
Kanye.
yeah.
Okay, so there
Yeah.
you go.
But I mean, that crazy.
But why?
Only,
Why
you know,
did she
that-
break up with him? She
that-
wasn't getting enough attention. Or?
Probably that crazy, to be
He was-
honest.
It could
He-
be because he's
He wasn't.
fucking ape shit crazy, and
He
you're
wasn't
talking
smoked.
to like the biggest Kanye West fan in the world. But I wouldn't want to be in a relationship
Did you
with a
guys
dude.
see where DL Hewley was throwing shade at him?
Yes.
Well, I'm still confused. He wants to spend time with the kids?
Yes, he does. He does.
Oh, okay.
does.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right? That's weird in Hollywood.
Right.
One of their birthdays, he had to like send a friend in to like wherever party they were, steal the kid so he could like see her.
Well,
and
no,
then
it was
send her back to the party.
nobody would tell him the address of where it was, and then I think it was fucking Travis Scott
Oh, of course.
or one of those guys like texted him and was like, "Yo, here's the address," and then he came and he went to the party, and I guess
Dude, there was a shot of him and like a bunch of like just random people, random celebrities, just hanging out in some room with his. He was with his new girlfriend. What's her name?
Cheney Jones, I think.
Well, I was gonna say
She's
which one? He's got two, right?
He has two now.
Cheney Jones is the one that looks just fucking like Kim Kardashian.
Is she the white one?
She's darker complected.
Okay,
so- But he
the
was-
Julia Fox was the girl he was
but-
dating for a while.
there
That's
you
the chick from the Uncut Gems.
But Antonio Brown was there. Like it was weird. It was a bunch of random people, like random just. Oh, Madonna was there too. It was like Antonio Brown, Madonna,
Yeah.
Kanye.
They were all sitting around a
some
big
other
table.
dude.
Right? They were inside and they were all sitting around like a big table and with weird lighting and shit.
Yeah, they're all just
Yeah.
hanging out on a
Hey,
couch.
man,
I'm
how's it
like,
going?
who the
I'm good.
fuck-
How are you?
Yeah,
Now I'm just wondering, like, if you were at a party, who's the random celebrity duo that walks in that really throws you for a loop?
Oh God, it'd have to be Madonna, right?
Right?
Madonna?
Because she's having a fucking midlife crisis right now.
I think she's been having one of those for a
Well,
while.
she's fucking 60.
She's
She's
been-
not midlife.
No,
dude.
no, no. Well, that's what I'm getting at. She's posting all of these like TikTok and Facebook selfies.
Really?
If you've not like been paying attention
I
to
don't follow
Madonna
any
on
of that
social
shit.
media,
No.
just scroll by.
I don't follow
She
her.
looks like she's 17 in some of these because she's got filters rolling and shit. You're like,
Oh.
oh, calm the fuck down, Grandma.
Thank God for the filters, right?
Right?
And a lot of these times, like if you kind of like go through these TikTok videos or even like the Instagram scrolls, there's some like young girls that are on there and like, hi there, this is not my face.
Right.
This is just the filter. And then they take the filter off. I'm like, holy shit, it's a huge difference.
The
But-
fuck happened to you?
I mean, but the girl who's doing the video is still attractive, but she's like beautiful with the filter on.
Oh, yeah.
Like the skin's perfect. Her eyes are ovally shaped, like perfectly ovally shaped.
So I found out something the other day,
Like
which is
symmetrical faces. It's just
hey, baby.
so apparently whenever you post some shit onto Instagram, even if you don't specifically pull up a filter, apparently there's like a built-in filter already in Instagram.
Weird.
Because they found out that if they didn't filter people and make them look better, that they would go to this
Motherfucker.
Right.
other company or whatever.
Sorry,
So-
man. I had tacos. That belch was rough. I'm sorry. Keep talking.
Fish tacos, beef tacos.
Beef tacos.
Yeah, yeah.
Go ahead, Dave. What were you saying about that?
That's it. Basically, like when you post your picture onto Instagram, there apparently is already some filter that it goes through that's supposed to make you look.
Well, say what you will
better.
about Zuckerberg. At least he wants to make people look good, right?
I
automatically.
guess. Or like a Viking.
He's
or
quite
like
a philanthropist.
Yeah, absolutely.
I found a plug-in for OBS that I could turn us into something like that with those plugins.
Well, speaking of movies and movie stars, Goodie is in a film.
Our boy Goodie.
Yeah.
Well, we've been talking about, we've been promoting, and we've been talking about the Soul Graffiti.
There you go, right there.
Goodie's in a part where he is a radio you're a disc jockey, right?
Yep, radio disc jockey.
You're part of a morning team.
Yeah,
Randy
right.
and
That's right.
Andy.
I'm Randy the Cowboy.
Randy the Cowboy.
That's right. And so
And you want people to call you Randy the Cowboy in the movie.
But
Correct,
no
yeah.
one calls you Randy the Cowboy?
Well, evidently no one calls me Randy the Cowboy except me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're like.
So he had been at the radio station for like 20 years.
Yeah.
He had his own show for a while, and then they changed formats, stuck him in with another guy,
Right.
and he's just kind of just bitter and just angry and just playing pop music, and he just knows country music.
I wouldn't know that guy at all.
Like a lot of real radio guys.
Right.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
none of us, including you, Goodie, have seen the full film yet, but
Nope.
I've seen all the previews and I've seen little
Yeah.
clips here and there. And
I seen the end.
did you?
I've seen the end
Yeah.
and the beginning.
And your scene with you and Jet, where you're talking about being called Randy the Cowboy, was
Yeah.
fucking brilliant.
What was the whole experience like?
I
throughout
loved
the
it.
whole
I
movie?
loved it. I like working with Jet. He is like, here is like your groundwork, but when it comes with
Mm-hmm.
me and my character, it's not as big as some of the other ones. He is good for improvisation.
Yes,
And
which is
me
great.
and Jet play off each other well. Me and
Right.
Maurice
Yeah.
played off each other well,
Right.
and I think we got some pretty funny stuff.
Good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
man.
The
Now-
little bit. Or go ahead, Maddie.
I'm sorry. Now, going into this movie, did you have any hesitation, like as far as being nervous on set, or, you know?
No, I'm more nervous about doing this podcast than doing that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because on a movie, if you mess up, it's like, okay, just keep rolling.
Yeah,
we'll
you
keep
got
doing
more
this.
takes.
We'll
Well,
do this. We'll
That's
do
exactly
this.
what we're doing here, man. If you just
Yeah.
mess up, just keep rolling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah.
We'll edit the bad shit out.
We did last time.
Well, there was a few times where we had to make an edit because our mouth.
Oh,
Yeah.
The word of mouth was just like, okay, well, have to take that one out.
Yeah.
Well, back in the day, it was just F8.
Right. Yeah.
really.
We even joked about it that night when
Right.
you were on.
But that's
F8.
so. What are you looking forward most about this movie? I know you're going away this weekend to a film festival, the Sunny
yeah.
Side.
Sunny
You're
Side
going up to
in
that's Oklahoma, right?
Yeah, Oklahoma. Yeah.
Is it
yeah.
Sunny Side Up or is it Sunny Side?
It's Sunny Side Up.
Sunny
Okay.
Side Up.
I
Just like
believe,
the
yep.
egg.
Just
Yep.
like the eggs,
So,
baby.
I love my egg
who
like
all's
that.
going up there? Obviously, you and Jet, Danielle.
Danielle's going, and so is Hannah.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
So yeah,
Awesome.
Great.
Yeah, it'd be four of us.
It's cool, like you get to enjoy like the fruits of your labor now. You
Yeah,
know,
it'll be
you put a
cool.
lot of time and a lot of weekend time into this thing.
How is the
Absolutely.
fruits of your labors?
Absolutely. Oh,
Go
yes,
there,
yes,
get drunk, you know,
It's a
that's
fruits.
that's the plan.
maybe bang some groupies. You know, you never know.
Yeah.
Are you gonna come to
I,
the? Are you
I
gonna
guess
come
I
to
should wear
the?
the cowboy hat. Yeah.
Yeah, right,
We
baby.
should. We'd be like Comic-Con and shit.
Call me Randy.
You must be the cowboy.
Pull my hair.
I'm a wild stallion,
That's
bitch.
Pull my hair.
Pull my hair. I don't take these boots off.
Pull my hair
Pull
down.
These
my
boots
hair.
are made for walking.
That's
hoes.
right.
Did you know that we are going to be filming an episode of the podcast at the Jeff City?
Yeah, that's what they told me before they started. You guys are going to the Saturday show, right?
Yep,
Yeah,
we're going
that's
to be there
awesome.
on Saturday. That'll be our 100th episode.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah.
I'll be there Friday, but I'm going to swing by Saturday if you guys are going to be
Come
there.
say hi.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah,
put you on
definitely.
the air, bro.
Definitely.
We'll be there
Definitely.
around 2:30.
It was
2:30,
great timing. You know.
Yeah, it
Scott
worked
and
out
I-
perfectly.
So
Yeah.
Scott and I were like, we were just counting. We were looking at the calendar.
Yep.
We were counting the weeks, and then I'm
Yeah.
like, oh shit, it's going to be our 100th.
Right.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Congrats.
And it's been
Yes,
2 years
man.
now, Scott.
Yeah.
So congratulations on 2 years of the podcast.
2 years, boys.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's flown by.
it has.
I mean, it's
flown
hard
by.
to believe, right? With all the branding and shit everywhere.
And we haven't-
We've literally got a branded podcast.
And we haven't been
now.
canceled yet, which is great.
They can't cancel us.
Yeah, they could, but we just start another one.
Yeah,
fuck 'em.
somewhere else.
Really, they could cancel you? Like
Different-
Well, I mean, they could just tell, we upload shit. They'd be like, eh.
I mean, that's
Deplatform
Scott,
us.
that's Scott Merriman, guys.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Actually,
funny
his name
'cause
is Matt Merriman.
I was going to say, it's not
Oh.
either of our names.
right. My bad.
Yeah.
You fooled them.
Right.
I fooled you.
Frantically on Facebook, Matt Merriman. Who the fuck is Matt Merriman?
Who the there's probably some guy named Matt Merriman.
Oh, I'm
Probably
sure there is.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Lives in
there is.
fucking
For a time, I was
California.
going to change it to Matt David Merriman, but
He's probably getting. The dude's probably getting all kinds of hate mail right now.
Oh, I'm sure. Why are
Who's
you
that
talking about?
son of a bitch?
Why are you talking about this and that, you motherfucker? Why are you talking about the gays?
Wait, no one brought the gays up.
My cows were killed by aliens.
Oh, I'm so pissed.
Oh, we've talked about that, buddy. Little cattle mutilation.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Is there any new cattle mutilation, Daves?
Not that I know of.
No.
Do you know about cattle mutilation, Dave?
I know a little bit. I mean, I'm from a small town, so yeah. I mean,
have you ever actually heard of that
mutilated
happening?
A cow, I'm sure.
I mean, yeah, we kill our own cows and pigs and everything. So yeah.
Okay. So you've never heard of like these weird cattle mutilations that happen where like farmers will go out and check on their cows and like
It's just like they fell over, right?
yeah, and like all the blood will be sucked completely dry out of their body. There's no blood. There's like surgical precision with the cuts, and they take out like all the main organs and stuff, and they suck them dry. And
Is
nobody,
that chupacabra or
nobody
what is
knows.
Nobody knows.
But it's been happening for like hundreds of years.
Wow.
Order me 2 of those chupacabra, please.
Yeah.
Dude,
There's a place.
Those things are delicious with hot sauce.
Oh, love that T-bone.
That's a number 2.
We put ours in a brine.
I
Anyway,
love my brine chupacabra.
let's go back to the movie real
Let's
quick.
do,
'cause we
let's
got
do.
sidetracked there for a second.
Aliens, bro. You distracted me with aliens.
I know you like it. That's why I brought it up.
Do you have a clip of Goodie in the movie?
I do have a clip of the movie.
Because I know we have a
clip.
GIF.
Well, you don't need to show me
There
the
we
movie.
go.
It's fine.
So we could just go ahead and play the trailer here real quick.
Okay.
All you need is a little soul graffiti.
There he is.
My sister thinks you're a sociopath.
Like she wouldn't even know.
She's a licensed therapist, Ben.
I can be there.
I look forward to seeing Mo in this film too.
What should I wear?
Because what I've seen of it has been very funny.
There it is.
I like the one part where there it is, the soul graffiti.
Oh, the me dancing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we like the you dancing part.
Yeah.
And then I love the part where like you're telling Jet that you want to be called the cowboy. Randy the cowboy.
There it is. Yeah.
Look at that sexy man right there. And so you wear the same outfit all the time.
Yes,
right?
he called that. He wanted to be my outfit. He's like, literally, no wardrobe changes. You wear the same thing.
Makes your job easy.
Did you wash it?
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, I think Danielle did for me.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice,
atta
even
boy.
better.
Yeah.
Assert dominance.
In that scene, I'm wearing camo Crocs. That's the only wardrobe change there
Oh, no
was.
kidding.
Yeah, I wore boots every other scene, but that one, it was a party. I had to be in my, my party shoes.
Of course you own camo Crocs, Goodie.
They're very
course
comfortable.
you do.
Yeah.
Party shoes.
Dude, my kids rock Crocs all the time because
Now-
they're way easier.
Where did you get? What's this dance called? Is that the like come fuck me dance or something?
It is now.
Yeah.
It is now.
That's patented.
At the premiere, you just gotta like stand in front of everybody. And do that
Yeah.
fucking move.
Oh no, I was told it was like one of the first scenes we shot that day, and it's like pretend you're drunk, and I was like, well, you want me to dance? I'm gonna have to be. So
I'm gonna
I did
have
a
to
few
be drunk?
shots. Yeah.
Because I've never seen you dance at a party. Only one time. I have it on video.
Dude,
Nice.
I was gonna say if I'm dancing, it's slow dancing. I'm grinding,
And
trying to
here's
do
that
something.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Yep.
It was a Halloween party, and you were like grinding
Hey,
on something. I can't say who it was.
God, I wish we
I
had
can't
that
say
video.
who. I can't say who it is.
You have to tell me off air.
I'm not sure who's listening.
Okay,
Oh,
good.
yeah, I'll tell
Oh,
you.
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
tell you off the mic.
Yeah,
There
please,
you go.
please. I'm curious.
We'll have
Or
the video
you can pay
on.
$5 and get it in the after hours.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh,
Like, wait, thanks,
nice
Scotty.
plug.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Well, we need to find out first. who
That's
it is.
right.
Yeah.
Oh man, but I know you're a guy who loves movies. Like
I do. I love
you
movies.
love cinema.
Love them.
You know what I
Worked in a
mean?
movie theater for 15 years.
What's a movie theater?
What is like your? I mean, what's your like top 3 movies?
Top
Can
3.
you think off the
So
top of your head?
number 1 is Casablanca. It's the greatest movie ever made. Love it. It's just fantastic. And I go back and forth. In other words, it really depends on my mood. Like, There Will Be Blood, another great.
It's a great
Oh,
movie.
Great movie.
Yeah, I like that one.
Great movie. And Big Lebowski. Another
Great
just
movie.
solid
Now, see,
film.
most people wouldn't be brave enough to put a comedy in their top 3.
Right?
I like that, though, because
Yeah.
I fucking love The Big Lebowski.
I love The Big Lebowski, but I have this whole theory that you don't really appreciate unless you've ever been stoned. Like,
That's a
I
good
agree.
point.
yes.
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I probably shouldn't say this on the air, so I won't say it. Yeah.
Well, okay.
Dude,
Let's just say there are certain people in my life that have just started partaking of the cannabis.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
do that.
And they
Don't-
have a completely new appreciation for
Good.
movies like that.
Right? Yes. Yeah.
There's a lot of movies that you probably, if you've never been stoned, you're probably not going to get the
You
humor.
know, you're probably not going to enjoy Half Baked.
That's just the
Nearly
movie
as
that
much.
popped into my head.
Absolutely, yeah.
Unless you've ever been Half Baked.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Grandma's Boy.
And the same with Cars 2 and Frozen.
Cars 2.
Related
Yeah.
to YouTube channels that
You
my
know-
children
you know,
watch.
man.
Yes.
YouTube
so
Kids,
hard
bro.
into Minecraft
I know.
right now,
YouTube
man.
Kids.
I know.
I got this block booby thing going. I don't know, man. It's so weird.
Yeah, cinema's great, man. I mean, movies are just a great thing because it kind of just takes you away from reality.
We went and saw the new Batman the other day.
What'd you think of
what'd
it,
you
man?
think?
I liked it, but I like Dark Knight better.
Really? Okay.
That's what everybody says. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Is that what
Have
you've
you seen
also
it,
heard,
Goody?
Goody?
I have not seen it, but that's exactly what I've heard.
So Scott and I have talked about
it's a
this.
noir, man.
Yeah,
this
man.
is a
Really?
whole
It's
different,
a whole different story.
This is more.
Sure.
Think of it more like a Batman horror movie, right?
It is.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's a Halloween night in Gotham.
It's
It
got a
is.
similar vibe to the Joker movie.
This is more of a detective movie, though.
Right.
It's more of
I
like
Well, yeah, I
I
guess
felt
so.
like this was the first Batman that we've ever seen where he's actually a detective.
Yeah.
He just
Yeah.
doesn't bust in and kill a bunch of people
Oh,
indirectly.
really? Okay.
Right.
You
Okay.
actually see him hunt shit down,
Yeah.
put clues together.
Nice.
But also, this is his second year in doing it.
Yeah,
this is a
he's-
young Bruce Wayne.
He's not even referring to himself
Yeah.
as Batman yet. Like, it's the Gotham Project, and he's trying to figure things out so he can help the city.
Yeah.
The Batlight isn't at City Hall; it's in some abandoned building. Gordon's the only cop that talks to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you and I
He's
were
not the
talking,
police
Scott,
chief
and,
yet.
and you and I were talking about this. Like, it was a bit long, but it needed. I feel like it needed to be long to
Yeah.
just to develop people.
That's
and
the noir part of it that I
Yeah,
felt was really
yeah.
lost on people. Like, you being a cinema guy, like, noirs are really dark and gritty,
Yeah.
and you've got extra time. You let them breathe so you can get that grit and dirt. And
Yeah.
grime.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 And that's what this did.
They really got back to the brass tacks of it all of
Yeah.
Gotham City. It's crime ridden, it's dirty, it's dark,
It was the best looking Gotham I've ever
it
seen.
was the
Wow,
best
okay.
looking
No, I
Gotham.
would agree with that.
Yeah.
And the opening scene, I mean the first two scenes, like the opening scene with the Riddler, and then after with Batman in the subway, dude, it's just you're just like bam, bam, and then you're in the movie,
Yeah.
and then you're off and running. Here's the thing with our society today, though, they have a small attention span.
Instant
Absolutely.
gratification.
TikTok and all this other shit
Yeah.
has ruined people as far as your
Attention
your
span.
attention span.
Yeah.
Batman is one of these movies where you have to be patient. You have
Yeah.
to develop the story and the premise of it all. And a lot of people who I've talked to already who kind of were like on the fence with it were like they're young. They're like 24,
Right.
25 years old. And I'm like, what don't you like about the movie? Oh, it was too long.
Well, they're expecting a short, to the point
Well, yeah,
Batman.
One
has
and a
always
half.
been a popcorn flick.
Yeah.
Right.
Even the Dark Knight.
The
and all
Dark Knight
all
was a
those,
long movie.
They're long movies, but there's a lot of action. I mean, you're
Yeah.
eating your popcorn, you're zoned in. So yeah.
Yeah.
But Heath Ledger, like a lot of people are comparing Paul Dano to like Heath Ledger, which I get that, but he was nowhere near the elite status of Heath Ledger's performance.
You know what? I feel like we got a problem with Batman. He's got a Joker problem. Like, everyone wants to be the Joker. Everyone wants
Yeah.
to top Heath Ledger.
No, I mean I thought
He reinvented.
I'm going to say something controversial here. I thought Tom Hardy did a better job at Bane.
Really?
I really
I thought
did.
Tom Hardy did a good
Interesting.
job.
That's
I thought he
interesting.
did awesome.
I never heard anyone say that.
I only say that because I'm not taking anything away from Heath Ledger.
No,
but, like,
absolutely
he
not.
passed,
No.
and it literally became this huge, like, it's because of the role. Like he checked
Yeah.
himself
Yeah,
into
right.
hotels.
Yeah.
You couldn't top that. But Harding went in with those huge expectations, and he
Right.
nailed that role.
I mean,
Yeah.
he did a great job, no doubt.
He sure did.
Well, here's the thing, like, how the trilogy was written. Ledger was supposed to be in the third one.
Yeah,
Right.
they
Yo,
were
I'd
gonna,
heard that,
they were going to
yeah.
continue him on.
And then Batman was supposed to go back and ask Joker for help, and as far as like, how do I do this? What's the psyche of all this situation? And obviously Heath, fucking died.
Boy, that movie would have been so much better
Oh
had
my
he
God,
not
dude,
died.
with the
you know?
Joker in it.
that's
And you,
true,
and you
yeah.
cannot replace the
Could you
Joker.
imagine? Yeah,
You
could you
can't do that.
imagine that flick? Wow.
That would have ruined the whole flick if you had got someone to replace Heath Ledger. It's like,
Right.
nah, that's not it.
Did you guys see that there's a certain Nirvana song that was featured in the new Batman
Yeah.
that
Oh,
has
yeah,
like
man.
shot to the top of the charts
Yeah,
again?
yeah, it's
What?
back
No.
on. Something in the Way is
Something in
back
the
on
Way.
the top.
Oh,
from
did they do
Nirvana.
like the really slow, like acoustic
Yeah.
version of it?
It's two chords, man. I just taught that song to one of my
nice.
students
No
tonight.
kidding.
Yeah.
That's
he a
always
huge
been one of my
Batman fan?
favorite Nirvana songs.
It's a great song.
Yeah, it was a
Dude.
good one.
I mean, I was almost praised Courtney Love there for a minute. Say what you will, but she's releasing Nirvana's music for like some stuff.
Now is she the one who owns it? Because I was wondering who owns it.
She's part owner.
Is Dave Grohl the other one?
Dave and Kirsten Novoselic own the other.
Ah,
they all have a third of it.
Nice.
So they're banking off that.
They're all
somehow.
doing it together. If that's the case,
that's cool.
That's good. That's the way it should be.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Because that song was like when it first came out. I mean, like you're thinking about the CD that came out.
Yeah.
That was on the bottom part of the list.
It was the very last song on that album.
I mean, it was a good song, but it wasn't like it wasn't on your like alternative rock station.
Which album was that on? Was that on?
Nevermind.
It was on Nevermind.
It was the very last song.
Something
on
in the way.
I just remember it
Good
from
song,
the
though.
Unplugged
Good
album,
song.
which is my all-time favorite album.
That's a good one.
Did they play that song?
Dude,
on
In
the
Utero is
Unplugged
my.
album?
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh
In
yeah.
Utero is my all-time favorite.
Really, you're that guy.
I love that album.
I like
man.
In Utero too.
I
It's a good
listened to
album.
it today, actually.
Really?
Milk
Yeah.
It. Milk It. That's my favorite song on In Utero.
You either hate Nirvana or you like them.
I was
Oh,
burned
yeah.
out on those guys for like 20 years, and now I'm finally getting
Well,
back
it's
to where I'm
because
listening to them again.
It's because things recycle, man.
Absolutely. That's what music
like
does.
Eric Maynard at the theater, like he hated him because like when he grew up, it had been like 10 years, and he was on Kurt was on T-shirts and all this stuff. They were so popular, and he's like, I won't listen to them because they're so popular.
And he still hates them.
He still
every
hates 'em.
time he's a Nirvana song, he's like overrated.
Yep. He's a Smashing Pumpkins fan.
Dude, Nirvana. I love the
That's
Pumpkins.
why.
That's why.
He doesn't like the Pumpkins.
Dude, I like them both.
He likes the Pumpkins.
I love the Pumpkins.
I like the Pumpkins too,
I'm
but he
old enough,
likes
I
the
remember
Pumpkins
Billy
because you're
Corgan's
supposed to only
spit.
like one of them.
Okay.
Because Billy Corgan and Kurt weren't buddies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll take Kurt Cobain over fucking Billy Corgan any day.
Oh, absolutely.
I would definitely like. I definitely
Smashing
like.
Pumpkins a good band.
I like Kurt's voice better than I like Billy's. Billy has that kind of screechy voice, but I fucking love some Pumpkins too. That was
Pumpkins
supposed
are
to be
good.
the first.
They're good
That was
band.
supposed to be the first concert I ever went to. Was on the Melancholy tour, and then it got canceled because their keyboardist OD'd on heroin.
yeah.
You know
and they
what?
kicked Jimmy Chamberlain out of the band for a while.
What was your first? What was everybody's first concert?
I think my first concert was this little festival in Colombia back in the day called Bokomo.
Okay.
Wow.
And it was like Everclear and like Two Skinny Jays.
Two Skinny Jays. That's our code word when we're going down on a float trip.
Right.
Hey,
you're
pull
saying-
over, fellas. We're
when you
going to
say-
listen to that new Two Skinny Jays
Yeah,
album.
yeah. I used to love those
I thought
guys.
it was your safe word. You said going down. I was like, what going down?
Going down?
No, man, I don't have a safe word.
Yeah, safe word. I mean, that's hard to say when you're wearing a ball gag. Yeah.
Yeah, what was your first?
Dude,
What was your
that's
all's
when
first concert?
You do it with your anus, then. My first concert was at a little itty bitty venue in Taylorville, Illinois, called Nashville North, and it was Ray Stevens.
Oh wow.
It was a good show. It was killer.
Good start.
Yeah,
Francis,
man.
what you got?
First concert was Kiss.
Yeah, I think you told me that before.
That's
Yeah.
right.
And it was crazy because when they had like the flamethrowers come out at the fire, next to their Kiss sign, you can feel that shit on your skin, man. And I was like in second deck. I mean, I have a funny story with that concert.
shooting at your head.
So we were all underage. We were like maybe like 16, 17 years old, and we packed joints into like a cigarette pack. So there were these older girls there. They were probably 21, 22 years old, and they smelled us smoking weed.
yeah.
So she's like, "Hey guys,
Hey, boys.
do you want to do a barter? Like, you can let us smoke some of that weed, and we'll get you alcohol." We're like, "Sure."
Nice.
So we had a big old party at the Kiss concert.
Damn.
Beautiful.
But as soon as the lights came on, dude, and you're walking through the concourse, everyone's eyes were fucking blazed.
Yeah.
Everybody's
As
eyes
they
were
should
red.
I feel
As
like
they
that's the
should,
proper
yeah.
But yeah,
concert.
you know what? I was never a Kiss fan. I'm still really not a Kiss fan, but that was a hell of a fucking show.
Oh, I bet it
Yeah.
was. Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
sure a Kiss concert would be just an
Yeah,
experience.
and that dude's got a long tongue, dude.
Yes, he does.
Gene Simmons.
Yes, he does.
His tongue is like
Shannon
chicks.
Tweed's happy.
Yeah. God damam.
What about you, Goody? What was your first concert?
The Hearn Center, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Nice. Shredder had stolen all the music. April O'Neil was trying to save it with the Turtles.
shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
T-U-R-T-L-E.
What year?
Oh, dude, I was grade school, but
Wow.
my first real concert was
Go
White
Turtles.
Zombie and Pantera
Oh,
at
right on.
Riverport in St. Louis, and it
Nice.
was
Nice.
awesome.
Was this like during the Astro Creep 2000 days?
Yeah, maybe even
Yeah.
before that. I want to say it was 1595. I
Well,
wrote
was
with
it
Cousins.
Rob Zombie or was it?
It was White Zombie.
Yeah.
you go.
It was White
Damn.
Zombie.
So the
then
album before that was like
before '95.
yeah.
Ooh, maybe okay.
Wasn't the album before Astro Creep? Wasn't that like La Sexorcista or some shit?
Fuck, I don't know.
I don't know. They were the opening. 'Cause
I dig
remember-
some White
that
Zombie.
would have
though.
been what was that song that they played with the chick climax?
Oh,
and-
yeah.
More human than
More
human.
human than human.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you're right.
That would have been their touring year.
That whole album, that Astro Creep, and I'm not really that big into heavy shit. But
Yeah.
I love that Astro Creep
You guys
album.
seen Rob Zombie lately?
Yeah, he looks pretty rough.
He looks like somebody took Jason Momoa and put him in the microwave for a little too long.
You stole that from a meme because I saw that.
I saw that too.
Yeah, I saw that.
Dude, when I worked,
it's true though.
When I worked in downtown Philly, I worked at a bar down there, and it was like black tie place.
Yeah.
He came in with his girlfriend, the blonde.
Rob Zombie did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know the blonde who's in his movies. And all that? Well, he was with. Obviously, it's his wife. They came in. They were staying at the Ritz-Carlton, which was like right across the street from where I was working at.
Where you were tending. And
they brought their dog in. They had this like little like English whatever the fuck it was. It was like this little dog. You can just punt.
Yeah.
It was a service dog. It's fine.
And so like,
it's all right.
Dude, they got like a little table over in like the bar area, and they were just like tucked away in the corner. And I didn't serve him or anything, but like he's a tiny guy, man.
Is he really?
Yeah, he might be like 5'4", 5'5".
Wow. What is it with that?
He's a short guy.
But I mean,
incredibly short.
Like Rob Zombie, Lenny Kravitz. How much of a pain in the ass is it to go out like just to be around people because you got to look like a badass?
Yeah,
all
no
the
shit.
time,
all the time,
all
man.
the time. You can't just wear your camo
Like
Crocs.
you can't
and
just wear
shorts.
sweatpants and shit.
Yeah,
Can't do it.
You know when Rob gets home, he's just like fucking strips down his like sweatpants and
Yeah,
shit.
exactly.
Tank top.
Lets his braids out.
Yeah.
He's probably wearing like a fucking Aladdin pajamas or some shit.
I just want to put on my PJ pants and my tanks, and I just want to watch.
He's got his Munsters onesie on.
All right, I'm gonna watch some Golden Girls tonight.
I want videos of funny goats on YouTube, and just leave me alone. I need.
But their dog was white. It was like this white little. It was like this something that
like a Pomeranian or
something
shit?
a 90-year-old.
It's got papers. It's a Pomeranian.
It was something like a 90-year-old woman would own.
Fucking Pom.
So if that says
it's a
anything,
fucking show dog.
Yeah.
If that says that dog's a beard for him, like being soft at home. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Well, it's a persona, man.
Yeah.
I finally read that big long article that Rolling Stone put out about Marilyn Manson and all of the girls that have been accusing him of shit.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
So did he take ribs out, or was that just a urban legend?
So apparently, did we talk about this last week?
No.
Okay.
No,
So apparently, he had like he had a studio in his house,
Yeah.
and he had a vocal booth, and of course, vocal booths are soundproof. And he used to take, he supposedly used to take girls in there, and he would sit and he would leave them in there for like hours at a time as like punishment if they said the wrong thing.
Like R. Kelly?
Kind of.
Well, I think he was, if I remember right, he said he was in like some S&M shit with these chicks.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
so
but
they're doing an alternative lifestyle,
which is cool.
Right.
You know.
But some of those chicks are saying that it was not consensual.
Yeah,
so.
and that's the thing. He's doing one thing, and they're like, we weren't cool with that.
Yeah.
But now they're saying that after
Yeah.
all these years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When there's a Me Too movement and shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I'm not. Hey, listen, I have nothing against the Me Too movement, but I'm just saying
It just
there are
makes
people who take advantage of this shit, man.
Yeah, well, yeah, and that's why I think as guys we're always like skeptical.
Like R. Kelly, he got what he deserved. Bill Cosby got what he deserved.
And then got out.
Well, right. R. Kelly's definitely in there. He's not going
Yeah,
anywhere.
R. Kelly ain't going anywhere.
Maybe like in 10 years he'll get out.
But R. Kelly, is he the one who just had the girls pee on him, or
Yeah,
did he bang
no,
on
No,
them?
he was pissing
He
them.
imprisoned.
he pissed
he
on them.
imprisoned women, dude. He imprisoned young women.
There was oh fuck.
Yeah,
what
he
was
slipped like fucking food under the door. He's like, here you go, like a
Oh
fucking,
wow, okay, I
like
did
a
not know
kitty
that.
cat.
Yeah.
Like, here you
Dude,
go,
isn't
kitty.
that joke where Pootie Tang comes out and slides a bowl of milk out to that crazy
Oh,
bitch? That's an
yeah.
R. Kelly joke, right?
Probably is. I mean,
Wouldn't surprise me.
She's like licking it and curling it and purring on the fucking thing.
that movie was fucking crazy.
Bro, I love Pootie Tang. that belt has got
Wadate, Sabata.
Satata, Wadate.
Chris Rock was his dad.
Yeah, because every now and then you just see a flash of Daddy Tang. Pootie!
Yeah, for our listeners out there, if you've never seen Pootie Tang, go try to fetch it somewhere streaming.
Yeah, go. You can find it somewhere.
Fetch that
guaranteed.
Pootie Tang.
Pootie
Listeners.
Tang.
It's Wanda Sykes was in that shit.
Yeah, it's absolutely stupid.
She was Biggie Shorty.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I do not know this film.
Do you guys know who wrote it?
Of course, Scott and I have watched it.
Right, of course.
Do you guys know who wrote that movie?
Who wrote Pootie Tang?
Louis C.K.
Yeah, really?
Oh no,
Wow,
shit!
really?
Shit.
The
Red
whitest
Tang
dude
directed.
ever.
Right.
Louis C.K. Didn't he
Wrote
jerk off in
Pootie
front of some
Tang.
girls?
The
He
white-
did, like into some houseplants.
Yeah,
I think.
he was totally like he's the guy that outed himself though.
No shit.
Oh, I know
Really?
I know it's me too now, and so I used to pull my dick
JB
out in front of
Smooth.
chicks.
JB Smooth was in
Yep.
that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was Pootie Tang's right man.
I love me
Yeah.
some JB
Hey,
Smooth.
Pootie, what you doing, Pootie?
Pootie.
Remember he like banged that white chick and
Right.
like had kids with her, and it's like this farmer's daughter or whatever.
I feel like he pretty much plays the same character.
he does. He does
in every movie that
Even
he's
on
in.
even in
Curb.
Curb. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I love him in Curb though.
He's hilarious, man.
Who's he in Curb? Is he?
He's JB Smooth.
Yeah, but what's his name on the show?
Oh, he's actually
Leon.
got a name.
Leon. I know you're talking about. Yeah, I love Curb.
I'm like, he's always JB Smooth everywhere.
Do you guys remember how Leon, why he was on the show originally? Like what happened in the plot?
Yeah, it was Hurricane
Katrina.
Yeah, right.
He took his family in. Because back in the day, like his mom, like you never see his mom anymore, like on the new seasons. But he had Vivica A. Fox was like his sister or some shit, right?
Yep. They pieced out. They were tired of Larry, so that's why they couldn't take Larry anymore. But he was like, "Fuck it, I'm living in this mansion."
I love Curb, but I do feel like the newest 2 seasons have been just kind of
this past season wasn't great.
I've heard a couple people say it's pretty rough.
I mean, it's.
I feel like the shtick has started to run out. You know what I mean? Like, there's only so many plots that you can make that follow that.
Yeah, we get it. You're awkward and an asshole.
Although Larry David just did a Super Bowl commercial for some car company.
Oh, I saw
no,
that.
it was for crypto. It was for crypto.
Oh, it was crypto. It was hilarious.
Was that with like all the presidents?
Yeah, it was a whole bunch of things throughout history. It was like, hey, it's called a bath.
I got
check this right. Check this out. It's called a fork. I got forks for. I got 10 of them right here.
I love Larry so much more than I love Seinfeld. Like I love Curb
I don't know, man. I love Seinfeld, man.
But dude, I watch Seinfeld basically like every night before I go to sleep. That's what I watch.
But no, I love them both.
It's comfort TV.
I think everybody does.
Seinfeld is comfort TV for me. It makes me feel like I'm still, 15.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's that time. It's that time, boys.
It is break time.
Oh, they're playing our music, boys.
They're playing our song.
Hey, before we head out, I want to thank our Patreon patrons.
That's right.
Sir Biscuit Strength.
Naomi Taylor.
JT and the Paranormal Sun.
Yeah.
Out of Auckland, New Zealand.
That's right. And our friends over at the Jeff City Paranormal Society.
The JCPS.
That's right.
And
not the school district.
And shout out to our boy,
or the police department.
Or the police department.
And shout out to our boy Dustin, Guns and Radio podcast here in Jeff City.
Yeah, if you guys haven't listened to that episode from last week, go back and listen to it.
That was a good episode.
Because it was a fun one.
If you're a big GNR fan, he's right up your alley.
That's your guy, for sure.
And don't forget, tickets are on sale right now at Capital City Cinema. You can get out there.
Check out Soul Graffiti.
That's right.
Because yours truly right here in the screen.
That guy.
Goodie, he's in the movie.
But so are all of us, though. We're all.
Well, yeah, we're all in the.
But Goodie's in there for a
Goodie's. Now, are you in one of the nominated categories?
I was not nominated.
Yes.
You
suck.
Thank you for bringing that up.
I'm sorry.
Way to go, Scott.
Fuck it, man. If they win, we all win. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Do your fucking research.
It's been bothering him, Scott.
Research.
It's been bothering him, and now you just bring it up like a stake through the fucking heart.
Even the janitor gets an Oscar.
Yeah, I would have thrown the headphones off and just walk off.
I'm done with this fucking podcast.
Hollywood the shit out of it.
Yeah, do some fucking research, amateur hour over there. But I talked to my agent.
All right, folks. We'll be back soon.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Segment 2 coming up.
All right.
Don't go anywhere.
That's hilarious.
All you need is a little soul graffiti.
My sister thinks you're a sociopath.
Like she wouldn't even know.
She's a licensed therapist, Ben.
I can be there. What should I wear?
Arriba, ándale.
Segment 2. Goodie, you want to say?
Goodie, say something. There you go, baby.
All right.
Listen to your voice with this.
I do kind of like it.
There you go.
Makes you feel powerful, doesn't it?
Like Optimus Prime.
Hey, Omnicron, how you been, Omnicron?
Pull my
Are you still around, Omnicron, or did you just give up?
Hey, motherfuckers, the Omicron's back, and I was in President Obama's hands.
Yeah, that's right. I heard. Congratulations on infecting a president.
Yeah.
That's a.
I went over to Nantucket, and I said, "Motherfucker, where you at?"
Yeah, and
Not in Nantucket.
You motherfucker.
Now I hear he is recovering, so.
But far left liberals are still afraid of me. Yes, so don't worry about it. If you see someone walking down the street and they have a face mask on, it's because of the news, not me. Because I'm cool as fuck. I'll have a drink with you.
Cool as fuck. Spread me around. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll just get you sick a little bit. You'll think you'll have the comic gold, and it's just me just sitting there.
French kiss all the time. I'm on the
having a motherfucking Manhattan on the rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so glad we got an Omicron appearance.
Just chilling out in your immune system. You know what I mean?
I can't wait till the new variant comes out.
The Decepticon.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming.
It'll be one of the dinosaurs.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so what were we were talking about something.
Yeah.
We were talking about something off the air.
Dinosaur
I went to New Orleans.
No, you're good.
Yeah,
I
New
just
Orleans.
I popped it up.
Yeah.
We were talking about, so our name, of course, is the Old 77.
Right.
And I made mention that when
Agree.
you go to search for us, search for Old 77 Podcast, because there's a hotel in New Orleans called the Old 77, and it's haunted.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Which brought up my trip to New Orleans.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So we went on a ghost tour down there.
Yeah.
And she took us to the cemetery first. The cemetery in New Orleans, like, it was awesome.
Marie Laveau,
all of
Yeah.
it. Well, just the way she explained, like, the tombs. I didn't realize that, like, the mausoleums, they're 2 stories.
Yep.
So the coffin goes in, you're there for a year and 1 day. After that, they pull you out, shake your bones through the grate, and the next family member gets it.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting, and we saw some that had eviction notices on them.
Oh, no shit.
And evidently they're in such high demand at some of these cemeteries that if there's no family left in New Orleans, they'll post an eviction notice. You got 3 years
To get the hell out?
to get the hell out. Family member says, hey, I'm still here. I've got family there. Otherwise, they take your bones out and move you to another cemetery and sell the mausoleum.
Fuck.
But we went on
Wow.
a ghost tour down there, and it kind of messed me up.
Well, now I understand why there's so many ghosts down there.
Absolutely.
Now,
right?
before you tell your ghost story,
Yeah.
for fans of the show, what episode 17?
I have no clue right off the top of my head.
Goodie is a believer in paranormal things, right?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
You had a
Yeah.
weird thing happen to you on Jefferson Drive,
Oh,
right?
yeah, the UFO that I saw going down the
that's
street.
right.
Yep.
We'll talk about that later.
Sure. You'll get me there.
So,
So
tell
anyway,
us more
back-
about the
yeah,
ghost
tell us
tour.
about the
So the
tour.
ghost tour. So we're going through it, and the lady is like, "Okay, here's these, paranormal activity, like little counter things and little dowser rods and all these things." She's like, "Go up to this room. The lights are off. Go upstairs. This is an apartment." So go upstairs. All the lights are
They
off.
gave you ghost detecting tools
They gave
and
us
let
ghost-
you go?
Yeah, literally no lights, anything. She's like, "Go upstairs. Just know if you feel anything. Like, do your
Completely
thing."
dark up there.
Completely
fuck
dark.
outta there.
Completely
Wow,
dark.
get out of here.
So we're walking around, and every now and then they would move, and then we'd go into this kitchen, and it would light up, and you're like, "Oh wow, this is weird." All right? And so we go downstairs, and that's when they tell us the story of what happened upstairs. And if I would have known that, I would not have gone. Like
Give us the short story.
Oh, I
I
wanna hear it
guess,
now.
like during Hurricane Katrina, there were 2 people that stayed. They were both bartenders, and one was like a 6'5" huge dude, and he had just started dating this like little 5'3" girl. And
I like this guy.
well, they rode out the storm together.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Not a good match.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah. So then.
What do you mean not a good match? They died in the storm or they killed each
Well,
other?
which I didn't realize. I guess New Orleans was under martial law like a year after Katrina.
Wow.
And so everyone like couldn't leave their house after a certain time. There was a lot of stress.
It's like COVID. and shit.
Oh, it was crazy.
Worse
they said.
than COVID.
Worse than COVID.
Worse.
It was
Yeah.
COVID with mold.
Martial
Yes.
law, though. Martial law is some serious shit.
Yeah.
For sure.
But anyway, I guess he had killed her, strangled her, cut her up, boiled her head on the stove,
Head cheese.
threw the arms and legs in the fridge, and then threw the torso in the bathtub that was off the kitchen.
What in the
And then he
fuck?
threw himself out the window. Now,
Killed himself?
Killed himself.
Because he couldn't live with it.
Yeah. No. Well, he wrote a note first saying, sorry about that. And then I don't know.
My bad.
The point is, you go up there and you see all this stuff. Same stove, same bathtub, same kitchen, same
Right.
everything. And I'm like,
Yeah, they
that's
just
a
cleaned it
little
up.
fucked up. Like, and she's like, yeah, we had a cadaver dog in here a year ago. It still barks because there's blood around. I was like,
Wow.
oh, okay. Well,
I was just
expecting
going to
it.
ask that.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fuck out
Well,
of here.
so what were you like feeling there? You're just like, this is
I didn't feel
fucked
anything.
up.
Except, I mean, you're in a dark area where it's strange. I didn't feel anything but like, what the fuck is is this? Like, it's a little creepy.
You're confused on why you're there.
Well, and you open one room and it's like nothing but like dolls, and I'm like, okay.
Wow.
Is this
Yeah,
just part
dolls
of-
are always creepy.
Dolls are always creepy.
Yeah.
Why?
That and clowns.
Yeah.
Clowns and
Yes,
dolls.
for sure.
clowns.
For
Yeah,
sure.
as long as they're not making balloons, I'm fine with clowns.
So what else
I
happened?
fucking hate balloons.
So like,
Fair
what
enough.
happened? What else happened on the tour that made you like all creeped out? Was that it, or
That was they're in the graveyard. It was when we were there, and Anne Rice had just passed away a few days ago, and like her mausoleum was beautiful and it was decorated. And I loved Anne Rice work.
Was she in it already?
So I guess they was on the way. She had died like 2 days before, but her husband had died years before.
Yeah.
So they built a mausoleum and brought their daughter there, and she was on her way to be put in there. But it was awesome.
Wow.
But in the cemetery, they did this thing where she's like, go out and just see like any grave that you're like attracted to. And so you're just walking out in this old cemetery, and I don't know, I felt the urge to play hide and seek, and like somebody was watching me, and so I was playing hide and seek around this grave or whatever, and you look, and there was a bunch of kids listed, and I was like, oh. And when I told her about it, she was like, yeah, a lot of the kids around here like to play games, so that's cool. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yep.
I've seen that in horror movies,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
With fucking kids running around.
Yeah.
What was that Ashley Judd movie? Martial Law or whatever.
Dude,
Double Jeopardy.
Double Jeopardy.
Where she woke up in a fucking mausoleum and the old dude was right on top of her, or she was underneath him. Ugh.
Hey Dave, do you remember all the activity that we had on that ghost tour with Jefferson City Paranormal Society?
Yeah, at that old funeral home,
Yeah.
right?
Do you remember the blind like flickering?
I never saw it, but you saw it.
Will and I saw
Will
it,
saw
yeah.
it, and other people.
Oh, shit,
also
Will
said
saw it?
So they put
Yeah.
the cat toy on like one of the chairs outside.
Yeah, like an old, like a fucking heavy stone bench. Like
and it was staying still, but the thing would just light up when like certain people ask questions.
Yeah.
It might have lit up like maybe 3 times, but every time it lit up, man, people were like, "Whoa, holy shit!"
yeah,
Like I thought it was cool. I'm like, this is crazy. Like
That's cool.
like if this has to be something, right?
I heard you guys over there going, "Whoa!" So I went over there and had to check it out. And of course, I didn't see anything.
Yeah, well, that's
You know how
usually
that
it
goes.
goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think Jacqueline was across the street. She didn't want to be near any of this shit.
No,
Really?
she didn't.
Because she was just tired, man. She's like, I'm just
Where was
tired.
Aaron? Was Aaron up in there?
Aaron was there with us,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was on our
That's
side.
mentally tiring to someone that's like that. You know, they're very sensitive
To somebody that's in tune
I
to
would think
those
so.
things.
to the spiritual world. You know?
Yeah, as Jacqueline is. We
Yeah.
should mention that Jacqueline, you can find her on Facebook now.
Mm-hmm.
She has a page, Jacqueline Owsley Medium.
Yeah.
There you go.
She does.
So if
She's
you're
doing it.
interested in like getting any readings, hit her up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was crazy. Those ghost tours, like, not only was it a cool ghost tour, but it was very educational. Like, I learned a lot about
like a lot of historical
I learned
facts.
a
We were
lot
talking
about
about
the-
Water
yeah.
Street earlier.
Yeah,
Well, Water Street is basically the train tracks. Before the train was there, it was Water Street. It
Right.
ran parallel with High Street. So, like, when you're out on that new, what's it?
The walkway.
The new walkway.
Adrian's
Oh, the
Island.
Adrian
Adrian
Island.
Island.
Outside
yeah.
the riverside thing.
Mhm.
You can look up and just imagine, like, okay, well, if I can basically, like, imagine the street just going straight up this steep fucking hill, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the thing about that tour that that kind of I guess surprised me was all of the historical shit about Jeff City
Yeah.
that like I've lived in Jeff City basically my whole life,
Yeah.
and I was learning all kinds of shit that I had never heard.
There
yeah.
was this one story where, like, you know where Jimmy John's is at?
Which one?
The one
Downtown?
The
or-
downtown one?
Yeah, the Jimmy John's
Oh,
downtown.
yeah,
and
yeah,
then the next door there's a coffee shop.
Yeah,
Yeah, Giannis.
And so
Gian-
what happened
oh,
was
great.
back
I love Giannis.
God, I love
Coffee
Giannis.
Oh, their
Zone.
breakfast, amazing.
Yeah.
Dude, their breakfast is great. Everything at Giannis is great.
back
Oh,
in
I know.
1900,
Oh, go on.
guys. Sorry, let's come back here.
Continuing, yes.
Before I-
Giannis.
I have to tell you this before I forget. I mean, you know, the wax is hey.
whiskey, bro.
Well, I mean, the bottle of larceny on the table.
Does that give it away too? I don't know.
Yeah, it's okay.
But anyway, like some young kid was abducted from the coffee shop. This is back in the 19th century.
When it wasn't a coffee shop.
Correct.
Yeah.
We're talking like 3 generations ago.
Yeah, more than that.
More
More
than
than
that,
that,
yeah.
yeah.
This is the Wild West you're talking about. Some little kid, I'm not going to name the gender and everything because, you know. But the person who owned the Jimmy John's or who worked at Jimmy John's, he was actually an employee of the place he's not making a sandwich trying to kill
That's
a kid.
what
This is all taking place in the 19th century. Remember that.
They're wicked fast.
Jimmy John.
Hey, come here, little kid.
Chop, 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 chop.
Y'all want some salami?
So one of the employees abducted the kid
5
and
minutes
then
left
killed
and
the
he's
kid
dead.
in that building in the back.
Right.
That happened right there. There was shootouts downtown.
Yeah, I knew there was shootouts downtown.
But there's another place. There's a place I'm not going to name because I don't want to ruin the tour for anyone, obviously. But there's a place right across the street from Central Bank, and like it's the most haunted building in Jefferson City. It's been there forever. It's lasted like through storms and generations of people. Just
was that the building that we were all kind of because it was up on the second floor.
Yeah,
we were all kind of looking up there for a while. Yeah. It's like a lawyer's office or something.
This area is fucking haunted.
Oh, there's a lot of history here. Yeah,
there's definitely a lot of history here, and I don't know a lot of it. What I've always heard is like back in the day, there used to be like a German place where it was just everybody came and with their buckets of homemade wood beer and our wooden buckets of homemade beer, and you could literally just drink it.
That's crazy,
right?
Yeah.
Drink it like Kool-Aid.
That's cool.
Back in the day, it must have been so fucking hard though. You know, I mean, obviously you don't know anything better. Like a hot bath, you have to like boil your own water to fucking get a hot bath going.
Oh,
like you can't just turn on the shower. Like how convenient is that?
I know.
Like,
you just let it run for as long as you want.
You just let your butter sit out on the table all fucking day.
Yeah. My grandma always said growing up back in those days, she was like, hey, when it was bath time, there was 7 of us, and the dirtiest kid went last for obvious reasons. Cleanest kid went in the tub first. I was like, oh, that's gross.
That is fucking.
You're shit you have to think about.
Yeah. My condolences to your family.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, my grandma was awesome.
She was the patriarch.
Oh,
family,
absolutely,
right?
absolutely. Yeah. Just a hard German woman.
You can't, dude. That type of person is dying off, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Unless you're in Germany and there's like those country folk who are just like,
right. A lot of Germans.
There's
in,
2 different
in
types
Missouri.
of Germans.
Yeah, there's a lot of German.
Oh yeah.
Well, this place was.
You've got the nice speaking
this place was
Germans. Then you've got the nice speaking Germans.
Yeah, right.
You know,
right.
Fuck you and your massa. Fuck you and your
I like mustard on my hot dog.
Right.
And for some reason, I'm more scared of the calm, collected Germans than I am of
those
are the ones you got to worry about.
I know where I stand with the angry Germans, but the calm ones.
Oh, that's just Hitler. I know what he's all about.
Oh, absolutely.
Bless your heart over there.
Yeah, he was kind of a fucking loudmouth though, with the microphone.
He said shit passionately. That's all you had to
Wasn't he dictator a loudmouth? Like, name one quiet, like, passive dictator. Like, hey, I'm dictator. Like, I think you should probably...
You guys should do what I want.
You know what? You should probably do this or I'll fucking kill you.
Like, just be cool. Like,
we need, like, a stoner dictator,
Oh, that'd be awesome. Like,
hey, man, come on. You guys need to, like, listen to us, man.
What could a stoner be dictator?
Like, kill you all or some shit.
See this gun, man? I don't want to use it, but if I have to, man.
I have to, bro.
I'm gonna kill your ass.
So that sounds like your problem and stuff.
Well, that's like your opinion.
Don't fucking make it mine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go sit on the toilet for 20 minutes.
Imagine like Jeff Bridges, Big Lebowski as like a dictator, right?
As like a Nazi general.
Right. And then here comes the other guys. I don't know. It's back down there. Why don't you shove me down in the toilet some more? I'll figure it out.
We think you're a terrible dictator. Well, that's like your opinion.
You killed 6 million Jews. Well, you know, sorry, man.
Sorry about that.
It wasn't me. It was my boss, man. I had to do what I had to do.
It was the other Lebowski. I
Did you get the envelope with the toe?
You want a toe? I can get you a toe.
I can get you a toe.
With nail polish. Give me a half.
Don't fuck another man in the ass.
Yeah.
See what happens when you fuck another man in the ass.
My face hurts, fellas.
Well, that's good.
My face hurts.
Is it the wax or something else?
No, it's all this fucking laughter.
It's all the Lebowski, man.
Lebowski.
I always know at the end of the show when we walk out, if our fucking face is just like, oh god,
Dude, but
it's a good show.
Getting
man.
from that movie, Jackie Treehorn had some badass parties.
Dude,
Oh, yeah,
Jackie
he did.
Treehorn.
But Jackie man, he treats objects like women, man.
Yeah.
Still, my favorite part is when he goes over to fucking
Oh,
that
he trades
sketch
his
pad.
You think it's this important note, and he trades it, he's just doodling.
It's just a huge dick on a dude, right? You're like, what the fuck? Damn, Jackie. Because he's on the phone. Yeah, hold on, and he just doodles that.
But like
Very
the first scene you get from Jackie Treehorns is some chick like getting, like she's in the middle of this human fucking what is it? What are they called? She's like getting flipped up into the air with a fucking giant like blanket, whatever.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Like her titties are just perfect. They're just bouncing up and down. You're like, damn, that chick's got a good set.
What is that? Like the parachute? In
Yeah.
School?
Yeah, I missed those.
I don't know
days.
what I didn't know exactly what it was called, but that's the first thing you see. And then like you see the beach over there, and he's got this giant fucking pool. He's got a modernized like '90s house. You're like Jackie Treehorn.
Modernized 90s.
Now
was he
supposed to be like a porn star director?
Yeah, he was a porn king.
Okay.
He was porn king.
Well, there
Yeah,
you go. Okay,
yeah.
that explains everything.
That's why he had all the hot
Stay at a
tatas. Yeah.
Yeah, stay at a Malibu Lebowski.
yeah.
Hey, Jackie.
So
What do
that
you
would
have?
probably be the poison I put in the drink. Oh, Jackie.
I love that he's like, "What are you having,
Dude.
Dude.
Well, I don't know. Make it a white Russian, man.
It's a hard day, and I hate the fucking Eagles, man.
Get the fuck out of my What is it? Get out of my taxi. Get out of my taxi. That dude just lays into him.
Yep.
Flea was in that movie.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, he was a nihilist.
He was a nihilist.
Yeah,
That's right.
They believe in nothing. Yeah.
I will fuck you. I will fuck you.
Talk about a guy that's really short.
Flea?
No shit.
Oh yeah, he's super short. Yeah.
He's shorter than Rob Zombie, you think?
I don't know. I'm gonna find out.
Or
for
Tom
us,
Cruise? Like,
We were
who's the
talking off
shortest?
air. Rob Zombie is a super small dude.
How tall is
apparently.
Tom Cruise?
He's like 5'2".
What?
Ooh, is it? No,
He's
is it
tiny,
5'6"?
man.
He's
Dollar
like-
bet.
he's
Dollar
like
bet.
borderline
Tom Cruise
dwarf.
5'6".
Okay, so Flea is 5'6".
I bet Cruise is 5'6".
I think
Rob
Cruise is
Zombie.
smaller than
Oh,
that.
I bet no.
5'5", I think Tom Cruise.
No,
might
I
be.
bet Cruise is same height as Flea.
Rob Zombie, dude. It says Rob Zombie's 5'10".
No way, dude. No fucking way.
Yeah.
No, when I saw Rob Zombie, dude, he was short motherfucker.
You saw a fucking
Well, you all look
imposter,
that up.
bro.
I'm gonna
I'm a
Google
tall guy,
shortest
but I don't
celebrities.
know.
Tom Cruise is 5'7".
Okay,
Okay, so
That's pretty average.
Flea is the shortest.
What's he?
Flea is 5'6".
Okay.
Cruise is 5'7".
But guess who has the biggest stick of them all?
Flea.
Peter Dinklage.
Oh,
You
his
think?
Dinklage
Could be.
is massive.
I mean, his name
He's-
is Dinklage, right?
He's
He's got some Dinklage.
No, Peter Dinklage.
It looks like a
What's that?
It looks like a baby's. It looks like a baby's arm holding an apple.
Right. Oh yeah.
Oh, you know he's.
Dude,
gonna
he's
Game
a
of
great
Thrones.
actor.
He is a
Yeah,
great
like,
actor.
He's a great
a
actor.
great actor.
Loved
great
him. He was in Willow, right?
I don't know.
No.
No.
Dave, that's such fucking.
Oh, what the fuck? That was like
Fuck
30 years
Dave.
ago.
Okay, fine. Game of Thrones. He was great in Game of
Game of
Thrones.
Thrones. There you go.
all right.
Stereotype this
Sorry.
motherfucker. Hey, what you mean, you people?
Yeah, what do you?
I'm never gonna be woke enough for you guys.
Didn't he just have a little
God
spat
damn,
with
Dave,
Disney?
you're canceled with my
Because
baby.
Please do.
Peter Dinklage, because they were wanting to redo Snow White and the Seven Dwarves in a live action, and he was
And
like,
he was not happy
"Come
about that.
on."
Yeah,
Really?
he was
Yeah.
not
Get
happy
out
about
of here.
that. Yeah.
No
Okay,
way. I
okay.
didn't know that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he put some shit up on social media about
No,
that.
he had a whole campaign.
Did you guys finish out Game of Thrones? Did you finish out Game of Thrones?
I did.
Oh, I did.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
the ending was shit.
So I
Yeah.
thought
You didn't like the ending?
I hated the
the,
ending.
Everybody
the
hated
last
the ending
season
from what
was
it
just
sounded.
like the last season was just like there was like I thought the raid on fucking I can't remember.
Oh, I know what you're talking. The night, like the north,
The north.
with the
The
zombies.
big battle.
Yeah, that,
Yeah.
I mean, that was cool. That was
With the
cool.
Ice
young
King.
girls just like
Except Arya killed the Night King. It was
Right.
Jon
Right.
Snow's destiny to kill the Night King.
you know what?
Yeah.
I love Arya though,
I
so
agree with you,
I was
dude.
okay
I
with
agree
it.
with that.
She
but
stole
Yeah.
it from him.
I agree with
She
you
did.
100%.
Arya
She
was
did.
probably my favorite character.
Yeah,
on
I
that
loved
show.
her in it, man.
Hey, by the way, Peter Dinklage 4'5".
4-5. Yeah.
But you know who got the role deal, dude? Sean Bean.
Sean
Yeah, died
Sean-
in the first season.
Sean
No, man,
Bean
he
did
did
the
what Sean
fucking
Bean
wrong
does.
He dies in everything. That's what he does. It's his
That's what he
special
does,
thing.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what he does.
That's his shtick.
His death
I see
kicked
that?
the whole fucking
Can I see
thing
that,
off,
Bob?
man.
I want to talk about worst endings to a show.
Thank
Like,
you.
Oh, yeah,
talk
let's
about
do.
Game of Thrones.
Let's
like
do.
Lost was another
Lost.
terrible ending.
Oh, yeah.
so bad.
Fuck.
Never watched it.
I stopped watching Lost. I gave up on it because
Oh.
it kept pissing me off each
Oh, I
week.
loved it.
And I was
loved
like,
it
what the
too. I
fuck is
loved
going
it. I
on,
was
man?
that guy. Like I wrote down theories on.
Dude,
Lost.
I had a fucking Hindu theory rolling for a
Oh,
long
same,
time.
same.
Oh,
yeah, dude, people got balls deep
I-
into
oh,
that
I
show.
was.
I got
I was.
fucking crazy.
Lost
on
was a
Lost.
huge thing.
Did you ever watch it?
Yeah, I was in it, and then
Yeah,
I
you
just
just-
gave up
yeah, you
because
just said you quit.
I was tired.
Just got
of
too
it,
far
bro.
out for you.
So how far did you get? Where did you get?
when they started time travel, or when the island started.
How many
moving.
seasons of it?
Yeah,
Were there
it was
like
basically
8?
yeah, it was like right there.
Seven, I
Six
think.
or
6 or 7.
Yeah.
Like just when
Yeah.
you thought you were onto something, it just totally like threw you off. I'm like,
The thing I hated is it
And after
left
the
so
third
many
time, I'm
fucking
like,
hangers.
I'm
Oh,
Like
I
these
know.
people are
I
not
know.
going to fuck me anymore.
but you know,
Yeah.
I quit.
I don't know if you guys ever watched Downton Abbey.
Oh, I like.
I
love-
haven't.
Dude,
yeah.
when they killed Matthew,
Oh, I know you're
Matthew
talking
off
about.
the show,
Yeah.
dude, I was like, I'm done. Like I can't watch this
That-
anymore. Like he
that's
was. I love that guy as a brother.
I love that a British drama from like the 1913s. You're like, I'm done.
I'm done.
You
I'm
fucking
done.
bastards! I can't
Dude,
believe
it's
you would do
actually,
this
like,
to me.
Anything like so as far as like British.
That's it, fuckers.
That's it,
dude. It's a great show. There's great acting on it.
It is
I'm
a
out.
Great show. I'm out. I'm out.
But then you're like, I'm
you
out. Like
fired Mrs. Pennyworth.
You bastard.
You twat.
But this guy-
I can't believe you do this.
But like Matthew survived World War I, right?
Yeah.
And he
He
got
did.
him and that other guy who was a servant. He was like part of the help. He lost his life, but Matthew survived.
Dude, I'm only on
So-
season 2, bro.
Dude,
no spoilers. Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
And then
I
here
never
you go,
watched
like
it.
he thought he survived it, but he was like coming out of it. He was paralyzed, but his spine was bruised and like swollen. So back then they thought they were just paralyzed.
Yeah.
Here he was misdiagnosed, and then he started to like get feeling in his fucking legs again, and he like recovered. He had a full recovery. But then he was having a great life, just had a kid, and after he literally the day the baby was born, he was driving back to like Downton, and he got into a fucking car wreck and he died.
Oh, that's bullshit.
I was like, this is fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
And this dude was like for everyone. He was like he had like prestige status, but he was like also like cool with everybody in each like I guess
All the different classes,
Yeah,
like
the
financial
socioeconomic-
class,
yeah,
socially,
yeah. No.
And he was, and after they killed him off, I'm like, I can't watch this anymore.
So I used to watch this show called The Magicians, and they did the same thing. The thing started off with this one character. His name was something Clinton Coldwater or something, some bullshit like that, right?
Some very alliterative name,
like a Peter Parker type thing,
Yeah.
you know. But then, like I think it was the 6th season, they killed him off, and it was like that. The whole show was about that guy.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Game of Thrones felt that way like a lot of the
But
time.
I love Game of Thrones because no one was safe. You didn't like. I mean,
Correct.
you had your normal people that you're like, okay, they probably won't kill. Like,
I think
you
we
know-
should have known that when Sean Bean got killed.
No,
Yeah.
man, Sean
When he
Bean
got
always
his-
gets killed
when
when,
he-
Joffrey got killed.
Oh, I love that, dude. I hated that.
Everybody loved that
Everybody
scene.
got so happy.
The Red Wedding. When
Oh
they,
my
you
God.
Oh, yeah, of
literally,
course.
Oh,
Shut
man,
the
they
doors.
killed them all.
Yeah, the doors shut.
Like
No,
I was watching it. I'm like, I can't believe this is happening right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there were lots of moments like that
It was
on
brutal.
that show.
It was
Yeah.
fucking brutal.
It took me a while to get into it. Like I had to watch the first episode like 3 times before I kept going.
Like Sean Bean was like one of my favorite characters in the first season. Like he was just like, you know, he just had this like
He was a good man.
Had this
He-
charismatic thing
Yeah.
about him. I'm like, this guy's great. He's gonna like take the fucking North against the South.
Yeah, he's got this.
And you know, you thought like, there's no way he's coming back for the second season.
Absolutely.
Here they fucking chop his head off.
Yeah.
I was
Put it
like,
on a fucking
what
stick.
in the
I mean,
fuck-
you nailed it. You didn't come back for the second.
Right,
season.
right.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
At that point of the show,
Thanks for ruining it for the rest of us.
you kind of knew that no one was safe.
I'm only on episode.
Like
Right.
you're killing one of the top fucking characters off the show, and you knew that after that, no one was fucking safe.
Yeah.
Right.
You're
And that
right.
was
You're right.
part of the beauty of the show.
Yeah.
I love it
Right.
when Jamie and
Hold the
what's her
door.
face died together.
Jamie Lannister and
Hold on.
Cersei.
They died together.
They did that together.
Cersei.
Hold the door. Hold the door.
Hold the door.
But I hated
Hold the
Jamie.
door,
I
hold the
hated
door.
Jamie in the beginning, but I was like, I liked him at the end. I was like,
Jamie
Oh,
Lannister.
no.
Yeah, he
The-
kind of
guy was
morphed
a
into a
fucker.
character that you almost
was.
would root for.
You
I
almost-
agree.
he
I
fucked
agree.
his sister. So
I
I like the Hound.
I'm gonna say I love the Hound. Arya.
Oh, the
Hound is the best scene.
I
Oh,
agree.
dude,
Yeah,
yeah.
fucking cunt.
I agree.
Yeah.
When he is fighting Brienne Tarth,
Oh,
and
yeah.
she's
Oh, my
like,
God.
she needs to come with me,
Oh,
and he's
yeah.
like, you don't know what she wants, you fucking.
Yeah.
Like, and
Yeah.
it's like, oh my God, like, he's right.
Yeah,
He's
I loved his. I loved his character.
Oh, I did too.
And then there was General Friendzone.
Oh, I knew you were talking about. Oh,
Lord
yeah.
Friendzone,
Oh
that's
yeah,
it.
he was
Lord
so sad.
Friendzone.
Yeah, but he gave her the dragon eggs. Like, oh, thanks. Like,
Yeah.
He's like, man, I want to bang you so bad, but here's some dragon eggs.
yeah, you're so nice.
We've all been there, boys.
God, I
And
wish
you knew,
that-
and you knew she,
Yeah.
and you knew that like she knew that he wanted to like fuck her and marry her. And all
Oh yeah,
that
absolutely. I wish I could date someone like you. Why can't
Jason
you know-
Momoa. If Jason Momoa blew up because of that.
What was his
show.
name?
Really?
Momoa's.
Oh,
Khal
he
Drogo.
was,
Drago.
Khal
Dra-
Drago. That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she saw Drago. She fell in love. She's like, oh, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
but he
have
straight
this.
up raped her a few
He
times.
sure
really
did.
did.
He
Yeah.
sure
He
did.
did.
Threw her
yeah.
down and plowed.
Well,
There
her.
was a lot of Amelia
Yeah.
Clark titty
He
in that
straight
first
up fucking-
season.
There
Yeah.
was. There was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's pretty
Well,
good
that's a-
looking.
Didn't
that was
they
a guy
straight up
who-
set her on fire somewhere and like the whole place burnt down and she was totally fine?
Yes.
Yeah, because she had the dragon.
Right,
She's
and then
the-
she just
she's
walks
the
away,
mother of dragons.
buck ass naked.
Yeah.
A true dragon would never be burned.
Yeah.
Never.
It's true. It's true. That's like Game of Thrones is like the last show that a person like me would normally be into, but my wife was into it. She
Who's
read
the
all
big woman?
she read all the books and stuff, and so I got into it, man. So that's normally not the type of show I get into.
What type of shows you get to do? Like
I'm more of like a documentary guy.
Peter North.
Yeah.
Okay.
Debbie Does Dallas. You know,
Do you
the
know
classics.
You know Peter North.
Well,
right?
I had no idea.
Cocks
I guess
a-flopping.
there's a new
Yeah.
mini-series about the Monica Lewinsky thing, American True Crime.
Yeah,
or
American
whatever.
True Crime.
Oh,
It's-
Yeah, what's
yeah,
that
yeah,
on?
yeah.
Where-
So on
On
Hulu, I think.
but I saw the OJ one and I was like, this is amazing. And I didn't realize it was a series. Someone had told me they did the Versace one and they're
Yeah.
doing the President Clinton one now.
Okay.
Yeah, that could be
The
pretty
guy
good.
they got playing Clinton looks just absolutely fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Really?
Guys.
I'll have to check this
yeah,
out.
I'll have to
Yeah.
check that out.
Yeah.
Listen to
I've got
me.
Hulu.
Guys, listen to me. I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Miss
Look,
Lewinsky.
she might have sucked my dick a couple times, but you know.
That doesn't count.
Hey, and by the way, I didn't inhale either.
What do
I
you
just
mean
smoked
sexual?
sexual? I mean, she was fingering my butthole and eating my ass.
No
too.
vaginal
I mean, you know,
penetration.
As long as
Right.
it was after the first frost, eating ass is fine.
That's right. We've talked about that.
I was just going to say that.
Our
I
listeners
didn't mean to steal
know.
your line. It's common knowledge.
So what do you do now when you're in the waning years of ass eating season?
Like when you're in Missouri, you got a season for deer hunting, turkey, all this other
Well,
stuff.
hold
There's
on,
ass
Goodie,
eating
let me tell
season.
you something
Oh,
real
go ahead. Teach me. School here. Yeah.
What you do is in the middle of August, you just pull her pants down after she got done working out, and you lick that butthole.
Straight to Brown
That's what
Town,
Bill
baby.
did. That's what I did to Monica Lewinsky.
Oh God.
You got to do like this.
Yeah.
That's what Bill did.
I did not have.
Bill Clinton was more chill though. He was like
No, but he always did
he was
this
more
thing with his
jazz.
thumb.
He was
He
more
always.
jazz.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was a
It
saxophonist.
takes balls to say that. Then like a week later, you're like, oh, on TV, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
I guess I lied.
fine.
I guess it
I-
depends on your
Yeah.
definition.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what he
So,
said.
I mean,
yeah.
I was finger blasting. Does that count?
I mean, God, you're choking a girl and
It
finger
depends on what
blasting
your
her while she
definition of
jerks you off, and all of a
is.
sudden that's sexual relations. Like,
You
it's so
know
weird.
it had to have been something
Guys.
along the lines of that cigar.
Oh yeah.
Listen, because I didn't come inside of her.
Did you guys? Do you guys
Well,
remember?
that doesn't count. I got some math to subtract here.
But what do you think Bill was doing down on Epstein Island, man? Like, he wasn't down there for just fucking lemonade, bro. Come on.
Maybe
I
just,
know.
he was just sitting on
Tropical weather, getting drunk. Epstein's got a fucking
Hey, man.
plethora of young,
The younger
underage
the berry, the
females.
sweeter the juice, right?
Oh.
Honestly, and we talked about this.
The music. That's
We
what
talked
it is.
about this before on the podcast, where like Epstein had his own world, his own
Right.
area code.
Absolutely, he has his own fucking island.
You know what I mean? So like,
He had his
they
own
probably
country.
thought they were gods down there.
So
I'm sure
Seriously,
they
think
acted
about
like
it.
they were. Yeah, absolutely.
I didn't know a lot about this when it first broke. I literally heard that and I was like, okay, say what you will. Dude's a billionaire. Like, if he wants to hire prostitutes and make an island, like, go for you. God forth. Do
Yeah,
God
yeah.
bless.
to
Do
you.
your thing. I don't give a shit.
God bless you.
And then when I heard I was underage and I was like, oh,
Not
okay,
so cool,
Not
yeah.
so cool.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
Agree.
Oh, you need the bottle?
Oh, the bottle at Larson's
And he's
going
like,
quick.
help
I just want a little bit.
We're stretching for
I
that
want-
one,
I just want a little.
boy.
I
It's
just
like
want-
fucking Iwo Jima in here.
I just want a little nib on it. Don't
Sorry.
you ever talk about Iwo Jima like that ever.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
But
Let's
hit
talk
me,
about
Bert.
9/11 instead.
Oh, that's. Hey, I
all
got an
right
idea.
now.
That's
Oh,
not.
wait, no, that was after. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
So yeah, man, that was whatever we were just talking about.
Whatever
was
we
fine.
were just talking about. It was great.
Yeah, we went off.
Wasn't
tangent.
9/11.
It wasn't 9/11. No,
Nope.
we were talking
Good
about.
thing we're not talking about that show.
It was Iwo Jima.
Oh, goddamn, even worse.
What a great topic.
Back in the day, there was a place called Iwo Jima.
Back in the Great Deuce, me and the boys.
Oh, we're talking about back in the day.
Undefeated
but
champions.
What about the Halloween parties we used to have at your place back in the days?
oh, back in the
my
day.
God.
You would have thought Iwo Jima, right?
Oh,
That's right.
All I know is the
Iwo
one year
Jima.
we had like 3 fireball machines set up. Where we were
That was a
doing
different
fireball
season.
shots.
So every party had its own thing. So the fireball machine at the old compound there at
old compound.
1803 Stadium Boulevard. If you
That
ever
was the
drive
one
by
with the
on
rape
Rick-
room, right?
Yeah,
the rape
yeah.
room.
yeah, it did
That place
have-
has got the rape room.
I never got to see the rape
Oh,
room.
So
God.
basically, this room was like a bunker.
I was
You know
led
what?
straight to it.
It was rapey. Yeah,
That's what I've heard. Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Definitely gave off those rapey vibes.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was like
yeah.
a scene from Saw. That room.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It had a drain in the middle of the whole room funneled to the drain.
So the one,
right,
dude,
that girl could just squirt left and right and go right down the drain. Boy.
Super efficient, though,
Yeah,
right?
hell yeah.
You know the Yellow King?
So the first year
No
we made
Kakusa.
we made jungle juice. We made
the-
jungle juice. It was green. It
Wasn't
was
in the rape room.
It was in a. What was that?
Wasn't in the rape room, was it?
No.
Oh, okay.
I
I'm with
remember
you.
this Alice in Wonderland.
So we all it was a giant party, dude. I think it was right before you got here,
Yeah.
dude. And we had this fucking giant thing of jungle juice, and people were drinking off of it. There were at least 6 or 7 people who just curled up into a fucking ball and started puking.
Yeah, it looked
Fetal
like a goddamn
position.
Civil War hospital outside. Like,
Dude, it really did, man.
oh yeah.
Looked like a Civil War hospital.
Oh, it was terrible. There were people out there just screaming in pain. I went on the front porch to smoke, and I literally trip over some legs, and I looked down, and there was this woman laying there. I look at her, she goes, "Help me!" And I was like, I got you, baby bird. I'm carrying her inside. And
She's
then
like,
some-
leave me, don't risk it.
No,
Go without me.
No one gets left behind. I'm like, carried her inside. Then some guy comes over. I was like, that's my fucking wife. And I was like, well, here you go, man. Like, I don't know what you
Here she is.
Here she is. Warmed her up for you.
Our buddy Mike Overcamp, his ex-girlfriend Charlie.
Oh,
She got sick, but she went into my roommate's room at the time. My buddy Eric Mamer. She went onto his bed and started puking everywhere on his bed, dude.
It's not
I
every time
felt
you
so bad for him.
It's not every time you see Alice in
People
Wonderland
were
puke
just
green. Yeah.
People were just puking in the backyard, just left and right.
Damn.
Dude, it was a bad scene.
That was like a Civil War
It
hospital.
was so bad.
Someone
yeah,
came up to me like, "You poisoned me, man."
We're gonna have to amputate.
I was like, "Look, there are 6 hands of fucking Everclear in that bitch."
Right. Be like that one doctor from Civil War that like killed 5 people with one surgery,
One
right?
surgery.
Like he like amputated like 2 people's fingers and hands and like the dude's hand and, like come the knife across and hit somebody in the back. Like everybody died but him.
What do you think it was like going home for dinner that night? You know, she's like, "How was your day?" And it's like, "Well, I mean, I fucked up pretty bad." It couldn't have been that bad. It's like, "Well, we only operated on one guy." Like,
We had to amputate. Yeah.
It's like, I mean, it was pretty crazy.
I mean, we did it really quick though. I got like 12 people's fingers off. It was great.
At a nickel a surgery, that's good money.
Pretty soon we can cure you of that diabetes, mama.
Put some tussin on it.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait till the war ends.
Right.
Until the boys come
God
home.
bless Mr. Lincoln.
God bless him.
Bless him.
I salute you,
I don't
sir.
agree with everything he says,
Right. And he says a lot, but God bless him.
I'm not a Top Hat fan. I'm just gonna say that. That's why I don't like it.
Did you guys watch that?
Style was so crazy back then.
Oh, it was fucked up, man.
You had to have a beard.
Like,
yeah.
so if it's like the 19th century, even like the part of like the early 20th century, like I feel like people just dressed up all the time. There was never like workout clothes, or there wasn't like
absolutely.
Like you can't wear your there was workout clothes.
Wasn't
like,
Gettysburg in August?
But
So
you-
it was like a fucking heat wave, and
But
everyone out
everyone's
there
decked
is
up,
all
right?
in long sleeves.
Yeah,
Right.
With coats on.
Did people like just sweat their asses off the whole
They,
time?
they certainly
And
did.
they didn't have air conditioning,
Because
though,
they
so they were they were conditioned.
They didn't know.
know.
They didn't know any
Yeah.
better, right?
Oh man, like everybody smelled like shit back in the day. Yeah,
Oh,
like,
God,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
It's like if
It's
you
Tuesday. I don't take a bath till
It's
Friday.
like-
Yeah, like,
it's like
Good
if you
sir, I don't take a bath until Thursday at 12.
Guys,
Shall
I-
we duel over this?
Yes,
guys,
I
I think
will-
it went well. I had just taken a bath the night before.
Right,
Yeah,
right?
Like you know he's going out to get some pussy after that.
No, man. That's
He's like, I
that's-
just took a bath, man. I'm fresh as fuck.
Yeah, she's 12 years old. Her father owns 1,000 acres. I like where this is going.
That's how they did it.
There's
back
gold in them there acres,
Oh,
and it
God.
ain't just hay.
Yo, yeah, it's not
It's
about-
like you ever go back and look at those like old videos in Major League Baseball parks from the early 1900s.
Yeah, and they're all dressed up. and stuff.
Everybody's
Yeah.
wearing suits and ties.
Oh,
To the
absolutely.
nine.
There's no
to the
fan
nines.
like apparel. There's no fucking hats and shirts and jerseys.
I feel
and
sorry
all
for
that
women who had all those bustles and
Right,
shit that they had
yeah.
to deal with.
It's
right?
102-degree day.
But
and a fucking,
goddamn, your ass
Here's
is
another
popping
thing.
salad.
Oh, what? Yeah, well, they made up for it now. They can wear skirts and all this other
Oh,
nice
yeah.
stuff when it's hot out.
Yeah,
I'm like,
dude.
oh,
But-
yeah.
and
We've come a long way.
We come a
just
long
imagine being
way.
at
Virginia
a
Slim, you've come a long way, baby. Yes.
imagine being at a baseball game decked out like that, and it's like late part of the 19th century, really early part 20th century, and electricity like isn't everywhere yet.
No.
You're at a baseball game. They used to play day games all the time because no one had lights up.
They were
They didn't have
they were
lights
all day
until
games.
what was it? What day?
Wrigley Field, which was like 1917 or 18.
Was it? Was that when they had their first night
I
game?
think so. I'll Google.
Well,
it,
shit, my
though.
grandma was born
But
around
think
here.
about that. But like, you can't go to a game when it's cooler. You always had to go to a game in the middle of the afternoon, and you got a 3-piece fucking suit on,
Right,
dude.
balls blazing.
Think
hot.
about that, man.
Absolutely. I mean, everybody wore a suit back then. The
That was
janitor,
nuts.
everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you could
Or
never.
if you were in your work clothes, chances are you had long sleeves.
Yeah,
on.
yeah, no doubt,
You
no
know?
doubt. Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
dude, the first night game, I was way off.
Yeah, what was it?
Guess what year was the first night game?
1960.
Oh.
Harry Carey was in the booth. That's
Get
a
the
hint.
It took that long?
Yeah.
Harry Carey.
And I remember because I saw the footage of it, and Bill Murray was on the broadcast that day because, of course, he's from Chicago and he was a big Cubs fan.
Oh,
Fucking,
so that means
you want to guess, Goody?
SNL. If you're saying 60, I want to go. I want to go 68.
Scotty, I know you're not. A
I don't
sports
even.
guy.
I don't even know what we're
Dude,
talking.
it was fucking August 9th, 1988.
No, they can't be the first night game. There was night games before that.
The first
'Cause we had
official
the-
night game at Wrigley Field.
We had
that's
at
at
Wrigley
Wrigley.
Field,
was
not
the last.
That's at
baseball.
Wrigley, yeah,
Oh
not-
yeah, no, my bad. Because that's right. Because Wrigley Field always does
Can
day
you look up the
games.
first night game for like the entire league?
Yeah.
I had my shit backwards because that's right. Because
like,
Wrigley Field,
We had electricity a long time
I was
ago.
like,
Yeah,
no,
I know,
that
I know,
doesn't
I know.
sound right.
I forgot. Like Wrigley Field held off on.
Yeah.
They didn't want to fucking have night games there, so they
No.
held off till 1988.
But like,
yeah.
dude, just imagine like baseball was such a different experience back then.
I'm like Bill Murray. What the?
I know, right?
They had people
right.
in a fucking like. They had people at like a restaurant or something. And they had the scoreboard there, and they had some kid listening in. Or
Yeah.
Hey,
you're bringing it in like Morse code, like.
You're- hey,
And he'd
5
run
to
up
3,
and change the
motherfucker.
board.
Your team was in the first night game ever.
The Philadelphia
The Phillies.
Athletics or the Phillies?
The Phillies.
We had two teams back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh, what was
They
the
all
year?
threw batteries, man.
Hold on.
Do you guys want to guess again now that I have my facts
straight?
straight?
Yeah, I want to guess the
Back
year.
then, they threw like rocks and
Go
shit.
for it. What do you think the year was, Goody?
Man, I want to say.
They threw gramophones back in the day.
Damn, I want to go 1940.
1940. Okay.
I'm gonna go. Let's see.
I'm gonna say 38.
I'm gonna go
Matt, or Scotty goes
42.
Scotty was the closest. It was May 24th, 1935.
Wow.
I was
And,
thinking right
nice.
after World War One,
That's
right
a-
before
yeah,
World
yeah.
War II.
And I'm sorry, Maddie, but the Phillies lost 2-1.
I don't fucking care.
Against
good.
against who?
The Reds.
Oh, the.
Yeah, that
Somebody was betting. on the
Sorry,
Reds.
great grandpa.
Yeah, the Red. They were
You know,
better back then.
I don't know.
what do you
Back in the day, I was expecting more of a
What
racist.
did
name.
Philly? Here's the thing. What did Philly fans throw before batteries, man? Like, was it rocks or whatever they had in their hands?
Fucking
Like
Rotten produce.
nuclear rods.
like tomatoes and rotten broccoli,
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
it was. Sorry.
Potatoes, because they're all Irish, you
Sorry.
fucking son of a bitch.
You don't waste potatoes.
Oh, I gotta throw all the rotten taters at you now.
And everybody had like an accent because they were like
Yeah.
from like the first. They were the first generation from everywhere.
Right.
What
Yeah.
the fuck time game is this start, you motherfucker?
You know?
I won't watch a baseball game past 1 o'clock on a work day.
Oh, Patty, watch your tone over there, you shart bastard.
Yeah.
Oh, we be in the games coming on later.
Was that Mr. Flanagan's
Oh,
radio?
that's Shannon Flanagan, that
Shannon
shit.
Flanagan's back. Does Goody know the Shannon Flanagan story?
No.
I guess not. I mean, they're very tickled here.
We'll tell a story later. So,
Yeah, fair enough.
I was going to say it's only been told in our After Hours segment.
Yeah.
You'll have to check out After Hours for that.
That's
But,
right. That's right.
Shannon
that's right.
Flanagan is a naughty girl
She's
from
a bad
Maddie's
girl.
past.
She's a very bad girl.
They were doing a little something, little bump and grind.
Okay, so I hope she never hears this. Thanks again for bringing her name
Oh, I'm sorry.
in the real time. It's all right. I'll live with it. I didn't say anything negative.
Nope.
No, we're not saying anything
I'm
negative.
just saying it was a crazy time.
It's all
in
love.
my
It was strange. No, we didn't
adolescent
even
life
tell-
where
Yeah, it
we
was all-
dry humped and I
they
jizzed
were-
in my pants. I mean,
It happens.
I mean, we've all been there. Strip
And there it
clubs.
is.
Yeah, I mean,
there it is. If that's what you guys wanted. You got it. Okay.
No, I didn't want that. I was going to dance around it.
That's bonus content, bitches.
I was totally going to fucking river dance around it. Like,
Nope.
And it was in the middle of winter and it dried up on me.
It's bonus content.
Okay, so
And
there
you
you
can
go.
hear the full story behind a paid wall on bonus content.
That's right. Tonight.
Yes, tonight.
One
Go
night only,
save it.
except for the other 20 nights we talked about it.
I have many follow-up questions after the next break.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, fine.
So anyway,
We're
thanks
just
to all
getting
our Patreon patrons. We're
That's
going to take
right.
a break real quick.
We'll be back for the cool down.
Cool down.
This one got pretty cool.
Hot and heavy. Come on. Come on, Dave.
Hit me.
Beat it. Beat it up now.
got jerked off in the dead of winter?
I just want to say, Jared, right off the bat, I am so glad that you guys brought this to Jefferson City, man.
Absolutely.
Hey, man, I appreciate that.
Because this community needed something like this.
We thought so too. We didn't know the community was going to embrace us like they have. But man, it's been a lot of fun meeting people, and then just we hear that quite a bit, and it makes me very happy with what we've done. That people are embracing it the way that we hoped they would.
If you're local, check out Last Flight Brewing Company today. Go enjoy some sunshine. Get off your couch. Go right now. Fill up your growler.
I wouldn't know anything about that day. I miss shit. We don't have segments, though.
It is time for cool down on old 77.
Now you have to read all the words. It is time for the cool down on the 77. Old 77.
You want me to say the cool down, right?
Well, yes.
The 77.
Right. Well, the old 77.
I try it again. It is time for the cool down on the old 77.
The button, Scotty.
There you go.
Hit the button, Scotty. Hit the button.
I got you all.
Welcome to the cool down.
So what the hell were we just talking about?
We can't talk about what we were
Oh,
just
yeah,
talking
we
about.
were talking about.
Oh, tomorrow St. Patty's Day.
Oh,
Fuck
St.
the Irish.
Patty's Day.
Yeah. Fuck the Irish.
That's
Great
right.
segue,
Oh,
by the
yeah,
way.
that's right. Goodie hates the Irish.
I do hate the Irish.
How do you hate the Irish?
Tell us why.
Literally, the Irish. Like tomorrow's National Irish Day, and it's like you have two categories. You want to be fucking pissed sad about everything in life, or you want to get pissed drunk. And the Irish made the smart decision the only time of their life. And they're like, let's have a holiday dedicated to us, and we just get pissed drunk.
I like it, though.
It's one of the better holidays.
It's better than Christmas.
It is, but it's an amateur holiday. Everyone goes to the bar. Everyone feels a need to drink.
It
And I'm
depends
like,
on who it is.
Yes.
If you're going out for a green beer, you're probably not going to sit there and get schnockered.
Absolutely.
You know?
It gets in the way of us normal
If you're going out for a
alcoholics.
Jameson,
Oh.
you're going out to get fucked up.
Then St. Patty's Day
saying.
is just fucking
But you're also
Thursday,
probably
right?
a seasoned vet. This isn't the only time.
Absolutely.
You know?
Francis is stewing over here. He's like, how can you hate the fucking Irish?
He's over there typing.
My name is literally Francis. You
Yeah,
sons of
it's
bitch.
Francis.
What's your?
We can trace my family back. We drove the snakes out.
We had batteries the whole way.
We threw batteries. We threw batteries the whole way. We threw batteries at the English at Breckenberg. We threw. We threw.
Fuck the English.
Oh, fuck the English.
Fuck
yeah.
the English.
Fuck 'em. We threw batteries at the Patriots.
Do you know what's fucked up about old St. Patrick's Day, though? St. Patrick was Italian.
Yeah,
Was it really?
but he came to
It was
Ireland.
Gabagool.
So it's like gabagool.
Gabagool. Gabagool.
Fucking cooked him into spaghetti. That's where all the snakes went from Ireland.
Nothing like
Y'all
Goodie.
hungry? Let's eat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, St. Patrick's Day it was always a fun holiday. Like when you're younger and you're single and you're doing more things. You know, you don't have kids. Like even when
Right.
Sarah and I weren't before Sloan. Even when we were married, we'd go somewhere and have a good time.
Oh, it's usually during Lent, so you can go to fish fries and shit, right?
Oh, yeah,
Get
absolutely.
drunk with
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Catholics.
It's fish fry season, boys.
Fish fries are good.
Dude,
Yeah,
fish
drunk
fries
with the
are
Catholics, hell
amazing.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Especially when you get that spicy fried. Oh, I can literally
Forget
eat.
about it.
Hey, fucking! I can eat
Forget
like 10
about
fillets of
it.
this.
Gabagool.
I can eat 10 fillets of this.
Forget about it.
You motherfucker.
Gabagool. Say hi to your mother for me. Yeah.
Happy St. Patty's, you fuck.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, you motherfucker.
You fucking Irish Mick.
You fucking Irish.
Oh God.
Oh man, yeah.
What were we talking about?
By the way, I
Gabagool.
can say that because I am Irish. So
There
I
you
can
go.
say Mick all day. Which is
I'm
a derogatory form.
I'm
That's
3%
true.
Irish, so I think I can be mean to him. Yeah.
I'm also Portuguese, which you can call me any kind
I
of.
celebrate the hell out of
Spanish curse
3%
word you
Irish.
want.
I'm a mutt, so I just make fun of everyone equally.
Oh, you're
know?
Heinz
That's
57?
true.
Yeah, I did the
Yeah.
DNA test and I literally got the results. And it was like, I was like 3% Irish. Oh, that's gonna come in handy on St. Patty's Day. Like,
Yeah.
And then it was like 1% like Jewish, Jewish, and I was like, really?
Yeah, I had like 1% Jewish.
Was there 4% Nazi?
Yeah, that's what it says too. It says Nazi.
Yeah.
I am a Italian!
33% German. It's like, God, I really hate that other 1%.
Is that what you got? Is that what you
We
got?
just hate each other so hard.
This explains some of the internal conflict.
I was completely white.
Damn,
on my,
that could be
on
right
mine.
there.
Completely white?
Totally white.
You certainly
Completely
white.
white? Yeah.
I was like so hoping I'd have like some African in there, like just like something.
Yeah.
And now y'all's DNA is in a database somewhere.
White as fuck.
That's
I know, right?
Can't
that's
believe
how
that
they-
if I kill a guy, I'll get in
Dude,
trouble.
that's how they
Right?
that's how they caught the Golden State Killer.
I was gonna
Correct.
say that's
Really?
how they've caught killers.
Ancestry.com. Yeah.
Correct.
They took some of his DNA from his trash, and then they fucking did a whole DNA test, and they found that was him. They nailed him.
Yeah.
Wasn't it somebody ran a DNA
Yeah,
test?
it was
thinking-
from an old rape kit.
Yep.
Yeah, and like they literally got the DNA from his one of his
Yeah.
cousins that had
wow.
submitted
Yeah.
to Ancestry or
He's
23andMe
this guy,
or one of those.
dude. It's him. Like you look at him, you're like you look at the history and the timeline of what he did. He had people so scared in California, and like you look at him and he's this frail old man now. Like you motherfucker.
There was that guy in Kansas, the BTK killer. He was like super active in his church. And
Right.
Oh, yeah. They found him with a flash drive, right?
Yep.
I think so. That
Yeah,
sounds right.
yeah.
But it's funny because like when they first arrested him, they said he was sharp as a tack, and then when they arrested him, now he's been in prison. He acts like he's some kind of like fucking dimension, like
Yeah.
he has dementia and shit.
What about the
And
fucking
he's not-
Night
he-
Stalker, man?
he's
Richie
just playing that
Ramirez.
shit.
He was the one that scared the shit out of
Oh
me.
no!
The night-
Did you watch
the
that
Zodiac
documentary?
scared me.
Yeah.
No, Richie Ramirez got all his info from a demon dog.
Right.
Really?
That's what he claimed.
Wow.
Well, the whole town took him down.
Oh man.
He was like kind of like Ted Bundy. He had all these chicks that were sending him letters in
Right.
prison. All these chicks that wanted to hook up.
Yeah, he got a
with
lot
him.
more popular after he got caught.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, but
for
Bundy
sure.
was like smooth before he got caught, right? Like
Right?
He was,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bundy
Ramirez
a
was
smooth mother.
Ramirez was like
He got what
he
he
was
wanted.
weird.
yeah.
Yeah.
So what was the meme going around Facebook where he's like, my uncle worked with Bundy at like this university or whatever, and every Monday he would be like, "Happy Monday, Bundy," and I think about that, like it's like how much
I
he
don't
hated
know.
Right, he's just killing him
Oh,
every
yeah,
Monday. in
every
his head,
Monday.
right?
But dude, some
Yeah.
of like Ted Bundy's some of the acts that he did against his victims. I mean, like he like just fucking destroys somebody's head with a fucking hammer.
Yeah, he was sadistic.
Really?
And he had that demographic of like brown hair,
He liked a
like
certain
25
side.
to 30, whatever
So,
it was.
yeah.
Are you all into the serial
Where
killer
like
stuff?
where
little bit.
fucking
A little bit,
that
yeah.
the other guy who like
Which
killed
one?
babies.
Richie Ramirez?
Yeah, Ramirez.
Oh, Ramirez.
He
was
And
killed
like old ladies.
He killed everybody.
Yeah.
Ramirez would sneak
He didn't
into your
have it.
house at night.
Yeah.
Say like, okay, it's a typical night, right?
Yeah.
You and your wife and your 4 kids are in bed. You got the dog. Pretty soon, you hear the dog cry a little bit. You yell at him or he barks or whatever.
Yeah.
You get up, you check on the kids late at night, before you go to bed, and they're all fucking dead.
Ooh, Jesus.
And in the corner, your wife is sitting there, all tied up, like
Uh,
ready, like
so
freaking
fucked
out.
up, man.
And there's Richie, grabs you and knocks you out, tortures you both. And
Before he was called the Night Stalker, he had another name.
I don't
The
remember the
something
other name.
city rapist or the something.
oh,
area
was he the
rapist.
South Side rapist?
I think maybe that was it. Because at first,
Because there was the South Side rapist and the Green Mile Killer at
Yeah.
the same time.
because at first he wasn't killing people.
No, he escalated.
Yeah.
He got progressively
Yeah.
worse.
Well, that's how it
really
usually
worse.
works with a serial killer.
Sometimes.
So I mean,
Like
what do you
they-
do? Break in and
so,
steal
like-
the battery remotes at first, and then
He would do
literally
weird
Drive
shit
by
like
and
that.
switch
Like,
shit. That guy's a motherfucker.
He
motherfucker.
would
like,
like
the Golden State Killer, like first he would just like kind of burglarize a place.
Oh, you want to watch
when he
that?
first
No, we're
started?
watching Golden Girls.
So
Yeah.
he would
I
first
feel
like
like-
he would like basically break into someone's house and steal shit.
and like
But
fucking
then-
eat food out of the refrigerator.
Right, but then, like-
But it was
But-
always, and he would always take something too.
No,
right?
but like after that,
Really?
he started raping like women. After
he
the
got more and
burglaries.
more
Yeah.
bold.
So like he started
Wow.
getting he was just leaving his mark.
kept getting escalated.
So I like some of the serial killer stuff. Like I've watched like Mindhunters on Netflix.
I
but-
love Mindhunters,
I
dude.
did-
Great show.
series, but like
Great
the
show.
women out there are obsessed with this stuff. One of
Yeah.
my favorite
Oh
lines
yeah,
at a
white
bar.
fucking suburban moms
Oh,
love all
yes,
this.
they do.
Oh, dude, at a bar,
Like,
I'm
true
literally
crime?
like
True
my
crime?
friends
Yeah.
laugh at me when I walk up to a girl. I'm like, "Who's your favorite serial killer?" And I'm like, "Dude, they've got one." And they're like, "No, they don't." I'm like, "Who's your favorite serial killer?" And most of them are like Ted Ginn. And I'm like, "What is he the guy at the
What?
fucking hotel?" Like that's
No, Ted Ginn's the guy who they like based off the Texas Chainsaw Massacre off, because he used to have like fucking like
He used to wear faces and
Skin-
shit.
Oh, no, he used to have like skinned lamps and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
wow.
Oh,
yeah, bro, that guy.
Yeah, when they caught that dude, he
was-
had a whole
yeah.
room, and in his house, everything in that room was made from human skin.
Yeah, he was from Burlington, Vermont. He was born there.
Well, I guess it's good to have a genre.
I guess, you know.
Like, yeah.
But that limits you, right? You only got to go after the heavy girls because you need more skin.
But I feel like with today's
Should make a
science,
lovely throw rug.
Right? That's what you're thinking when you're rolling into the bar. Like, ooh, look at that large, lovely.
Oh, God.
She's going to make a beautiful coat.
yeah. But I think with the forensics today,
Put the fucking lotion in the basket.
the forensics today, man, you can't be a you'll get caught immediately.
It's
With
a bad time to be a serial
with all
killer.
with all the cameras and all the forensics.
It's the economy.
If you do it right, though.
It is. It's the economy.
Gas prices, everything I can.
Who
It's all Joe Biden's fault.
It's all Biden's
Who
fault.
can kill with gas this high?
Yeah, exactly. You know how much of it is the drive.
I just want to like fucking go crazy because of the gas price.
You know how much it costs to drive around the state to dispose of pieces?
And the
Hours and
inflation.
hours
The
chasing
inflation,
people's houses.
goddammit.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean,
it would
Karen's going to
seriously-
take me
but it-
46 stops on the interstate to
it's
get rid of.
But honestly, it would be.
I don't know why I
It'd be
talk
very
like that.
difficult to be a serial killer.
Yes, it would.
But if
mean,
you
yeah.
do it smartly, I don't think it would be. Because if you're constantly, like, if you roll up in and you go to murder somebody, but you're all done up, you know, like you're going into a clean room.
Well, if you knew what you're going to do. Then,
Exactly.
But
Yeah,
like-
but even with that DNA, bro.
But how? If you're completely wrapped from head to toe, how are you getting DNA?
Well, here's my big thought too: is like you only hear about the crimes when they get caught. You don't hear about the
Exactly.
shit when
What's
they
going
make
on,
a,
man.
make away, like when they get away with. Like, well, what do they do different? Yeah.
One of the most disturbing facts in this show I used to do on terrestrial radio, we did a show called the News You Can Abuse, and at the end it was useless facts.
Mm-hmm.
At any given point, this stuck with me forever. At any given point, there are 37 active serial killers in the United States.
Only 37.
Only
Where,
37.
where do they
Or
get
you
those
think-
numbers from?
Don't know. Probably FBI and things. I've
Yeah.
seen it in multiple places, so I tend to believe it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that seems like somebody said only 37, right?
Yeah.
But damn, there's 37.
Well, the population. I mean, what do you think there is? More serial killers out there, or more people being killed by cows in a year?
I think there's more hot chicks,
Yeah, that's a
or
good
more
point.
milfs
Yeah.
sitting at home listening to serial killer podcasts.
Dude, they love it.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like every
Is it a
girl,
panty wetter? Like, what's the deal with
I
that?
don't
I
know
think so.
either. Like they are obsessed with it. Every girl I've talked to is like into serial killer, true crime podcasts. Like
Yeah.
like that's not my thing, but
Right.
every one of them.
But why?
I
Why
don't
do
know.
you think?
I don't know.
I think it's just the.
You think it's that mystery?
Yeah, I think it's the investigative part of it all.
Really?
Girls, women like to investigate. They're
Women
good
like to know shit.
They're good investigators. Yeah.
Some can be.
Yeah.
Well, shit, I don't understand women. I have no idea what they're thinking. I don't know.
Dude, women are not that hard.
Oh,
Well, it's like when you look at women that are in prison, like most dudes that are in prison for murder, it was like some heat of the moment type shit, you know?
Yeah.
Something that they did most of the time they didn't plan it ahead of time. But like women that end up in prison for murder, like almost always they plan that shit
But
out.
I
They're
feel
methodical
like
about
that's
it.
just the method of people, right? Like, so you get a couple boys together and a couple teenage kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, your mom's fat. Dude pops them in the mouth. They roll around on the floor. They're punching each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
10 minutes later, they're friends.
yeah.
Girls, on the other hand,
Yeah, they hold grudges.
they hold grudges.
Yeah.
Like, they'll remember that shit
What?
you said about my mom being fat from 4th grade.
You all don't hold grudges? I hold grudges like a motherfucker. I am petty and hold grudges. Well,
I don't know.
but I'm different.
I know.
For me, though, I pick and choose which grudge to hold.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, I got a station owner in radio that
You absolutely fucking
I
hate.
absolutely fucking hate this
I
guy.
get that, yep.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, my hatred for this man will die when that motherfucker leaves this earth.
Absolutely.
Like, I burn for this
Yeah,
guy.
yeah,
I
I
hate
understand
him.
that. Yep.
I actually said I said this the other day, and I say this in jest. So just I'm throwing that out there. If I had only killed him when I thought about it, I'd have been out on good behavior by now. You know, because it was that long ago. Like, if I'd only killed that motherfucker when I thought about it the first time, I'd have been out on good behavior by now.
Just saying.
Just saying,
Just
you know. Fuck that guy.
I do have one guy as well, and you guys know who it is. He was from Vermont.
Is this Bob?
My old Bobula!
Hey.
I come to suck your fun. Hey,
That-
give me some flange real
Fuck
quick.
you.
Hello, Mac. I come to suck your fun. I am Bobula. I fly around the radio station hallways, ruining everyone's fun and
Blah.
killing the vibe. Yes. Dude, this guy would fucking just levitate across the hallway.
Here comes Bob.
And he had translucent skin like a vampire.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
This fucking
like this motherfucker had translucent skin.
He was literally like the biggest snake that I ever met in my life. It was like I've heard horror stories of radio station like GMs and salespeople, not salespeople, but like just like he was kind of a GM. Yeah, he was like the interim GM. But like he would be like so kind to your face, and he would like present himself like, "Hi, Dave. How are you doing? How's the kids?"
So far, this is sounding pretty familiar.
And like,
I know some people like that.
He put this giant show
I hate
up,
a guy like this.
But then like, you would hear things.
Okay.
You would hear things, dude. I literally heard this guy talking shit about me, like from outside his office with his door closed. The walls were so fucking like just so thin.
That's radio right there.
And so I was like, hold on, I heard my name, and then like I stand by his door, and then they're like talking about like, oh well, he has a bad attitude. So I just busted in there. I was like, hey, Bob, why don't you talk to me if you're going to talk shit? And he's like, well, thanks for eavesdropping. I was like, someone just told me that you were talking shit on me.
Yeah.
He's like, well, nah, it's not bad. I'm like, let's talk. And I sat down. It was with him and the acting general manager. I guess he was like the owner's bitch. He was like Dwight.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
If Michael Scott was like a radio company,
So he
like
was
a radio
assistant
station
regional
owner.
manager. Yeah, we've all had him.
Yep.
We've had that.
He
guy,
was this bitch ass motherfucker, dude. Like,
and they usually.
if anyone were to punch this guy, you would just break his bones. I don't think this guy's ever drinking milk in his life.
He's never had any calcium.
Like,
in his
he's never
life.
spent any time in the sun.
No calcium.
Like Vermont's a very like rainy, snowy place.
There's a lot of dairy in
Listen,
Vermont.
no, for real. The reality of Vermont in wintertime is it's rainy, snowy for 10 months.
Yeah, it's just
then you get the most beautiful summer, and half the people don't even go outside
for 2 months. Yeah,
he's like, "Hello, Matt."
Well,
he's like this. He's like pudding. He's like fucking like vanilla pudding
He's
walking
allergic
around.
to gluten and the sun. Yeah, exactly.
He's got a vitamin D
He's like
deficiency.
He's
It's
like
not really cool,
he's like if you
man.
like gave life into Putty. Like if Putty had a like, if someone like
I feel
gave
like
life to Putty, he would just grow up. And
do you guys remember Silly Putty?
He had
you
no
could smash it
He
on
had
the
no
comic.
fucking back.
would copy it.
This guy had no fucking backbone. He was like a jellyfish
He's like
walking
that.
around.
Yeah.
It's like someone put a vertebrae into a jellyfish. You know, like that's who this guy was.
Dude, my kids got some Silly Putty for Christmas this year, and we tried smashing it on a newspaper, and nothing happened, dude. It didn't pick it up.
What?
It was some bullshit,
That's
man.
some
I'll give my fucking
They got
$2
this fake
back.
bullshit
That's
ass
what I was
Silly
thinking.
Putty out there.
That's Bobula. You throw it on the comic book page and rip it off.
I wish I could find a picture of that guy. He was such a piece of shit. God, I hated that guy.
He looked like Krang
I'll
on the
show
Ninja
you
Turtles.
mine after he dies.
Man, he ruined
You
everything.
know?
We had the best sounding.
Like, I'm not celebrating.
I'm not because he's got enough money and enough influence. He got me banned from radio. I'm just gonna say that.
Dude, so just put it this way. We had the best sounding rock station in Burlington, Vermont. We called it Rock 102, pure rock radio.
Oh, this hurts me.
It was
Every time I
alternative
hear
rock.
this story.
I did the imaging, dude. I have demos of the imaging.
I wanted a chance to do this.
It's fucking amazing. Like we just sounded the best. So the sellers, they just couldn't sell it. Like it's easy to sell this thing.
Yeah.
Go to the demographic, man. Like do your homework. And so the owner, this is after my PD quit. He's like, I'm done with this company. Like, because they told us that they want to re-image it to like a classic rock.
Everybody.
And so
wants
this
to
is
do
what
classic rock.
JJ left.
Yeah.
So my PD, he left. He bounced, and then I stuck around for like another 6 months because I wanted to go on vacation. I wanted to get paid for it.
Yeah.
I was like, after vacation, I'm going back to Philly. Fuck this place.
Yeah.
And I fucking so I re-imaged the whole I put like all the imaging in, like just loaded it up for like the flight. You know, when everything switches over, I fucked all the imaging up, dude, on purpose. Like things just like
You loaded up the automation.
No, it wasn't like it was ran wrong, but nothing was fully produced.
Nice.
Like I just had video like just dry in there. This is the rocks, you know, like Rock
Right.
102 classic.
You didn't have the big crashing sound.
No,
like
I was
sound
like, so when they delivered the station, it was like 3 weeks before I was gonna leave. He's like, "What happened to all the cool stuff?" I was like, "Oh, I that's not Rock 102.
Yeah,
I had my baby. This is not my baby.
Yeah.
This is something that you guys wanted." And he hated it, dude. And like,
Do you feel
everyone
good?
came out to like a lot of the salespeople, and like we had 2 people in program who came out and just said goodbye to me.
that's when you get vindicated.
And he was
So,
he
yeah,
was like
yeah.
goodbye. I was like,
that's when you're vindicated.
Yeah.
dude,
Really?
I was like, hey Bob, nice meeting you. And I just did this to him.
Because in radio, it's always an us versus them mentality.
Yeah. Really?
It's
Okay.
always the on-air staff or the creatives versus the salesmen. Because the salesmen are like, well, you can't do fucking shit without us. We're
Yeah.
always seen as the drain.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You know,
got
well,
that.
you guys are just hanging out, having fun all day. We got to go out and make the money.
Well,
And
I
it's like,
would've-
wait a minute. Without us, you wouldn't have anything to sell.
Right.
Exactly.
You
I would
know?
assume you're like the shark and the other little shark
Oh,
that
no.
swims around.
In
Like,
radio,
no,
it's
no.
always us versus them.
They should be helping each other out.
Right.
Absolutely.
And
Yeah.
that's generally where everybody falls apart.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh.
That's part of the joy of podcasting because it's completely different.
Yeah.
Like you help each other out any way you can, man.
Yeah.
And all radio stations, whether it's big market or small market, media market, dude, they all have their political
yeah.
issues as far as not politics in general, but
Right.
the politics of that office.
Sure.
The power, who's pulling power.
I
mean,
ran my office for a while.
Right.
Oh, well, I mean, working in billing and radio for a while, literally, you would see some contracts where it's like, you literally sold all these ads to a mom and pop pawn shop.
Exactly.
You cannot pay this.
And then I always felt bad sending them to collection
Oh,
agencies.
absolutely.
Then.
And it's like, what?
Why did you do that to begin with?
Yeah.
That's a snaky fucking sales.
It is,
Absolutely.
dude.
Like,
It
sure,
is.
you made your sales quota,
Yeah.
but, like, you fuck someone for
Exactly.
years.
And he never got paid, probably.
He
never
probably
got paid.
never did.
Oh, no, absolutely.
But I made my
not.
quota.
Right.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
that invisible quota didn't pay your fucking rent.
Well, I got
No.
goal this month. So
Yeah, absolutely.
I think quotas in general are a bad thing.
it's all bullshit, boys.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I think
Oh,
the
yeah.
fact that like highway patrolmen have quotas on how many people they pull over.
It's
and give
all
tickets
bullshit,
to,
just enough to make you have something to look forward to, so you'll almost feel satisfied at your job and you won't look anywhere else.
And I
you
think
just
the
keep
fact,
rolling on.
And I think the fact that like everything it's all about the shareholders, right?
Yeah, sure.
It's all about making as much money as possible.
Right, because really, at the end of the day, if they're not happy, you're fucked.
Yeah. No matter what bad things we do in the process, we have to make more money.
I get that, but companies that focus on that on the short term, they don't really survive.
Correct.
I mean, they're
Correct.
No.
But the whole time they're thinking, I'm going to get filthy fucking rich and I'm never going to have to work a day.
But at the same
again in
time,
my
how
life.
do you know which company is going to go by that and which company isn't when you're out there looking?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. No,
You know?
the regular employee has no idea what's going on.
No,
at the
hell,
top.
man. Even sometimes during the normal course of whatever your position is, it can change at any time on you.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah.
Still,
I mean,
though,
how do you look forward to that? That's all fucked up.
So how do you guys feel about like billionaires launching into space and all that stuff?
You know
have a
what?
strong opinion about that?
I don't.
or
I don't
not?
have a problem with it, man.
I don't either.
I mean, if
I know some people are like spend your money on other stuff. I'm like, dude, to me, like you made that money. No one can tell you how to spend it.
Right.
When-
Yeah.
You
when-
are doing
yeah.
something as an individual that only governments can do,
But
and
at the
that to
same
me is a
time-
shining example of capitalism.
That's
That's
a good way to look
I
at
was
it.
going to say,
Yeah.
and that ties in with what I'm going to say. At the same time, look where they're going. They've already set up cryptocurrency in space. There's a money system set up in space. Go. You got, an Amazon whatever on the fucking moon one day.
Sure,
Guarantee
sure,
it.
absolutely.
You'll be
yeah.
able to get some gum and a bottle of water and walk out with nobody there.
Absolutely.
Did you guys see that Pete Davidson's going to be the next guy to get shot up into space?
Was that the Kardashian guy you were
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about?
yeah,
Really?
same
Like,
dude.
what the fuck? He
this
fucks up
dude
our
is-
Kardashian and now he's going into space?
Seriously,
I don't know who this guy is, but
why
fuck
is it?
him.
Why is it Kanye going first?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
right?
I don't know.
Send his ass up there.
I just saw the headline. I didn't read the article.
Yo,
but yeah.
I'm in space, motherfucker.
Kanye's
say.
sending Pete Davidson to
Say,
space.
do it.
So
Do
what
a
do you
Kanye
put first on
impersonation.
the
That's going to be like
resume?
the ultimate flex,
Yeah,
right?
went to.
Dude, hold on.
Hey, yo, Taylor, I'm really happy for you. I'm going to let you finish, but...
No.
But Beyonce had one of the greatest videos of all time.
Yeah.
Say that you're going to space, Kanye.
I can't go to space
Why not?
because Skeet beat me to it.
Skate.
Skeet. Skeet is what he calls Pete.
Oh, okay. Gotcha,
Yeah, he
gotcha,
calls him
gotcha.
Skeet.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, because he's jizzing all over his fucking wife.
Oh,
I know.
Kanye.
So if you're that dude, what do you put first
It's
on the resume?
such a shit show,
Fuck
man.
the Kardashian or went to space? Like,
Why can't you put both?
I guess you get like a tied for number one.
Hey,
Like,
man, you put 3 resumes.
Well,
you put
no,
3
like-
references
Hey,
on
do you
it.
think Pete's relationship with her is strictly just like so his name gets bigger?
I think it's for both of them, actually.
I don't know,
Yeah.
man. That's a good
Maybe
question.
maybe she had
She's
a bad
older than
breakup.
him by
right,
quite a
she had a
quite
bad
a lot.
breakup. He's a funny young kid
She
who eats
she's
pussy, probably.
So
I'm just saying.
who doesn't like that?
I mean, who doesn't like a young kid that eats pussy?
He's a regular Jacques Cousteau, isn't he?
Right.
He's a linguist. Yeah.
Guys,
I
get
say
your,
We're going deep into the Mariana.
I say
Trench.
good for the young
get
man.
your scuba gear on now.
Good for him, man.
Yeah.
He comes in with a snorkel. It's
Oh,
great.
yeah.
Man.
We get the
some
3-foot
dude
snorkel
from
tonight,
Staten
yes.
Island, man. Just some regular kid.
We got regular. His dad died in 9/11.
Yeah,
you think
his
he leads
dad
with
did
the,
not.
Hi, Pete
Yeah,
Davidson. My
died
dad died 9/11. Anyway, I got a cock 9 inches long.
He calls her pussy the Kraken.
The Kraken.
Yeah, because Kanye's been there.
Oh man.
Oh,
I have so many follow-up
it's the fucking
questions.
beast now, right?
Cooling it down with the old 77.
Oh my! Oh.
Welcome to the cool down.
Right,
folks.
welcome to the cool down on the old 77. Oh, the Kraken.
The Kraken.
Oh man.
Special shout out to our buddy Goodie for coming on the show
Oh,
tonight.
yeah.
I'm glad I came. I had
Yeah,
a good
man,
time.
thanks,
yeah,
dude.
thank you. I had a good time.
I know
Yeah,
it's getting
fucking-
late, but thanks.
It is a school
It's
night.
a school night.
It's a school night.
School
yeah.
night.
Yeah, some of us have to be up early, you bastards.
Well, it's only 11.
Oh, man.
On a school
On a
night.
school.
Tonight-
We gotta go to work too.
Tonight has been fun, man.
Yeah.
Tonight's been good. It's been fun.
Yeah, it's been a good
fun.
time.
So
I knew
let's
it
talk
would
a
be.
little more about the movie real quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? I, for one, am looking forward to seeing Goodie's part in this. Randy the Cowboy.
So I actually, that's so funny that you say that because I remember a moment that you and I had at the premiere of Jet's last movie.
Oh, go on.
So I came up to you and I said, bro, you had the funniest scene in the movie.
Bro.
And then you put your hand on my shoulder and said, bro, you had the funniest scene in the movie. It was a funny move. It was a funny moment because we both.
Bro.
I do remember you did. I thought you had the funniest scene in the last Hope and Mike, right? What was your scene? I remember.
I wasn't
that.
even doing anything. I was just looking around like I was confused.
Yeah, but exactly. You were in the green beanie. I remember
Yeah,
that
I had-
scene.
I had
yes,
the- yeah.
yes. And I did think I was like, Dave stole that scene. Like I literally.
And you were the dude that worked in the office with the fucking like donut hanging off.
Oh
yeah,
here.
the booger.
Booger, yeah,
The booger.
yeah.
Oh,
See,
yeah,
that's why I don't
yeah.
watch myself. I don't want to know. I just do the thing, and then.
But you're
Dude, it
funny.
was great.
You're funny as shit. In it.
Yeah,
well,
it was
thank you. Hopefully, I'm
hilarious.
funny in this one. I mean, I'll never know. You
I'm
guys
sure
have to
you
tell
will
me.
be.
Like
I'm sure you will be.
I'll ask you on the Saturday show.
Randy the Cowboy.
Randy,
Yeah.
everyone calls me Randy the Cowboy.
I have
yeah.
no doubt you did. I mean, just what I've seen in
wanna
the just
be
what
a
I've seen in the preview has
cowboy.
been fucking hilarious. So I'm sure the rest of it will be hilarious.
That's,
Oh,
that
yeah,
that
yeah.
should be your daddy name moving forward. No. You call me Randy the Cowboy.
Randy the Cowboy.
Hi, I'm
Yeah.
Derek, but you're calling me Randy the Cowboy tonight.
Next time you meet a cute young girl at the
Right.
bar,
Little 18-year-old.
have her address you as Randy.
Because
Okay?
I mean,
No.
honestly, she's gonna have to be that young to do
No.
something that silly.
It's half your age minus one, so that's 21. Yeah.
I don't know.
Bingo.
That's winning,
Yeah.
man.
I don't know if
It's
you guys
winning.
remember, but Goodie was what's his name from Yellowstone on Halloween Party.
Oh, I was Rip. Yeah,
You were
that's right.
Rip.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
you were a good Rip, man.
Thank you. Yeah.
I haven't watched
Because
that
you were
show.
like, you stayed in character too. You're like motherfucker. Because
I
there was a
wondered
lot
what
of
was
cursing.
up. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was a lot of
A
cursing.
lot of cursing.
Yeah, like motherfucker came up a lot. In that
Dude,
show.
I love Yellowstone's good. I love
love
that
that-
director.
I love that show.
He has gotten some love lately.
So
Yeah,
he
he
owns
is.
that
Oh.
666 ranch, dude.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he bought that, and his series Mayor of Kingstown or is it on Hulu or on HBO?
know.
It's amazing.
Mayor
He
of
did-
Kingstown.
Mayor of
He
King-
did that too.
Oh, is
yeah.
that the one with Jeremy Renner?
Yes.
Yeah,
The
I've heard
prison
really
one?
good things
Oh,
about
it blew
that.
me away.
Really?
It's
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
Jeremy
just happy
Renner's
for
like
Jimmy.
he's
Oh,
the
yeah.
mayor of some
Jimmy.
like
Jimmy.
defunct Philly type.
So it's like a prison town where
Yeah.
they're trying to keep the peace between like all the gangs and the prison
Yes.
guards, and they're doing all
yeah.
these favors for everybody. It's great.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
It's great.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
I'm reading about it. It's on Paramount Plus.
Right.
Plus.
There we go. There
Thank
we
you,
go.
sir.
Yeah, because you can also see 1882 on
Dude, there's
Paramount Plus.
1883.
So there's
83,
another.
my bad,
83.
my bad.
It's also very good. Yeah.
There's another show on right now on HBO Max. It's like it's something about like Magic Johnson.
Oh.
Yeah, I've seen.
But
it.
it's
I've
like
seen it.
so.
How come nobody ever caught on to that? It's his Magic Johnson.
Magic
Oh, I
Johnson.
remember.
No, so it's not a
Come on,
documentary.
baby.
It's actually a show, and John C. Reilly plays
Magic Johnson.
Jerry
Jerry
Buss.
Buss.
I was
yeah.
like, wow, he could really
And Magic
do
John-
anything.
That guy's got depth, man.
The whole thing is done in blackface.
No, he's all white.
I
He's
didn't
all
even
white.
know that was him.
John C. Reilly as Magic
It's
Johnson.
all CGI. It's all CGI.
So, hey guys, what are you doing? I love ketchup. I mean,
Well, we didn't know what to do. John C. really had the height, but John Leguizamo here.
Next
he had
thing,
the-
next
he had
thing you
the
know,
passion.
next
So
thing
they-
you know, CGI Luke Skywalker walks
Exactly
into the scene.
right.
Hey, Scott,
Oh,
give us
and
the
then
flange real
also
quick.
carrying Baby Yoda. You know.
John Leguizamo as Malcolm X.
Don't ask what.
Winner, bro.
Hey guys, you know what I mean? Like,
It's a winner.
Plymouth Rock landed on us.
I was just gonna say that.
John
When
C.
it landed
Reilly.
in Plymouth Rock.
Plymouth
Martin Luther King.
Let's go to Memphis.
John C. Reilly.
Had a good time.
Dude, I love John C. Reilly though, man. He's such a
I do
great
too.
actor.
I do too.
Yeah.
Dude's got so much fucking depth, man.
He's the best.
He is the best.
It'd be so fucked up. Man.
What were we talking about?
Blackface.
No,
white people
before the
doing
blackface.
Iconic black figures.
John C. Reilly was playing Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson.
Yeah, the
Cool.
show. The show.
I love,
So
like,
no,
most-
he plays.
Have you watched
He plays Jerry Buss.
Yeah. How much?
I don't know who the actor is for Magic Johnson.
I don't know either. Yeah.
He's some white guy.
But have you watched some of it? Yeah, some white guy. Have you watched it though?
Some white dude.
Just painted brown. You know, fucking asshole.
Most inappropriate roles John C. Reilly can play. I'll go first. Rosa Parks.
It's John Cena. John Cena plays the part.
Oh, John Cena. John Cena. Pick your John in the most inappropriate role they can play.
Oh,
Pick our John.
Pick your John.
Pick
John.
your John.
John Cena.
John
as-
Cena as Gandhi. Yeah.
He walks out there like
Oh
this.
yeah. You can tell he's not getting enough protein. Look at those muscles wasting away.
Look at those muscles. Oh my God. He's
got-
gotta eat some food.
You
needs
have some
milk.
goat cheese.
He's got like a Kramer tan going on.
You can't live off goat cheese. You have some stew, baby.
You can't.
Oh,
Okay, so Maddie, have you watched the Magic Johnson thing? Is it good? Is that what you were?
It's
Is his
fanta-
Johnson magic?
it's fantastic.
Is it like a series?
Yeah, it's a series.
Okay.
Dude, it's really good.
Is the whole thing done, or is it like only a couple episodes out?
couple episodes in? Yeah, there's
Alright.
1 and 2. I
Okay.
watched both of them.
So
It's-
does
Well, I'll probably
it's a
watch
real-
it then.
Dude, there's some titties in it. It's
Okay,
so-
then I'm definitely watching it. Thank you. Thank you for that
Did
information.
they cure AIDS? I don't even know where we stand on that anymore. Is
So,
AIDS
like, in the
cures?
beginning of the show, it shows him, like, you know, when he finds out that he
Damn,
has
dude.
AIDS, but then it goes back after that. It goes back to where,
I see.
like, Jerry Buss buys the organization, and then he's getting the plans up for Magic Johnson. You know, like, he's getting ready to draft him.
Yeah.
And he's got a plan. He's got a plan to make, like, the Los Angeles Lakers the showboat fucking organization that
Yeah.
it is basically today.
Yeah.
Nice,
Like, he's the
nice.
reason why the Lakers were so dominant through
Yeah.
the
In the
80s.
and 90s.
and the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
and
got it
Kobe
done.
in the Kobe years.
Kobe.
In the Shaq years. But,
Sure,
like,
sure.
Jerry Buss was the mastermind behind it all.
Yeah.
And
He-
Jeannie Buss, his daughter.
He was also a very avid Texas Hold'em player. Jerry Buss was.
But, like, yeah, I mean, like, dude, it's crazy because Jerry Buss was, like, this new kind of owner back in, like, the late 70s. And, like, no one really knew how to take him in the league. Like, he just, like, got voted in. Because once you buy a team, you have to still be, like, voted in by the other owners. Like,
Right.
Yeah, they have to
Lakers-
approve it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
You got to be brought into the team.
So he
Yeah.
got like a
It's
little.
why Kanye couldn't
I think.
get
I think
to,
it was
yeah.
like.
Yeah.
I mean, he got like 60% vote, which he was in.
Yeah.
But when he
they
got
liked
in,
him.
he changed shit in L.A. Man.
Yeah.
You know, and
Now
him
that
and
I'm in, I'm taking my dick out.
it's a good show. I would check it out.
Okay, I will.
You would like it. You would like it.
My first memory of the Lakers
It's,
really.
it's not just about basketball. It's about this whole like culture change.
Everything
for-
else
for-
around it, yeah.
for-
Hogs out for Harambe.
and a lot of
boys.
it's like done
Baby.
like in the 80s film mode. Like there's a lot of 80 kind of nostalgic look to it.
Okay,
Yeah,
Cool.
It's cool.
I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Because I actually liked basketball back in the day.
And Cookie.
Yeah.
Back in the Bulls days.
I just feel like anybody named Cookie should be running around in a fucking wagon train like,
Oh yeah.
the 5 most ingredients are biscuits and bacon and lard and coffee. You know, like, that's the food group.
Is he still married to Cookie?
Damn,
Yeah,
Cookie.
Dude, so like the actress who plays Cookie
Yeah.
Fuck, Cookie.
in the
shot.
young, in the young
Sorry.
years of
God.
the
Sounds
show.
good. Hot
Yeah.
enough. We could
She's
eat
pretty hot.
grasshopper.
Okay, well then I'm watching. You said there's titties too, right?
Grasshopper.
Oh.
Okay, I'm
Really
in.
good.
I'm in. I'll watch the whole thing tonight.
You had
It's-
David titties.
It's HBO. It's
I
like,
gotta head home, guys. I'm gonna go watch me some Magic Johnson.
Fuck yeah.
His Johnson really was magic.
Make sure to clean up.
Dude,
yourself.
so you were talking about that if anybody had ever caught on to the whole Magic Johnson
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
I remember I went to Chicago in like 1996 or 7
Yeah.
when the Bulls were in their fucking prime.
Right.
Yeah, the
And I
Bulls,
remember I saw
yeah.
some like cardboard stand up with a picture of Magic Johnson, but it was like a thing about using a condom.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like you know always put on a condom no matter how
Yeah.
magic you think your Johnson is.
Oh, perfect.
I mean, yeah,
perfect.
Damn.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember when that all came out. I was watching like Channel 1.
Channel 1.
Oh, it's great.
Anderson
High school.
Cooper.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
It was like
yeah.
I think it was like
Serena
it was-
Outshore.
It was 19.
Anderson Cooper?
Yeah, Anderson Cooper was on
It was
Channel
19.
One.
It was 19.
He still had brown hair.
Yeah, it was 1991, dude, when it came out.
Fuck yeah.
And we were all standing around, and it was like, oh, we got an important
Dude,
announcement.
Channel 1 was the bomb.
And Magic's like, I got AIDS. I'm like, well, we got HIV. And I was like,
Yeah.
holy shit, Magic Johnson got HIV.
Yeah, that was
I
a big
remember
moment.
somebody saying on that same one. I think we may have watched it all together at the same time. But one of my friends in study hall was like, "That dude won't die from AIDS,"
and he was right.
I was like,
He was
well,
right.
why not? It's like his high level income.
Oh yeah,
I mean, it worked.
Magic.
I mean,
Yeah.
That's
He's
why-
doing all right.
He is. But speaking, do you ever watch a documentary about Bird and Johnson? They made like
I tried to watch it the other day on HBO and it wouldn't play. I'm
Is
like,
that
come
one of the
on, man.
ESPN docs, like a 30 for 30?
It was on HBO.
It
but
looks
like,
good, yeah.
Oh, I mean, Larry Bird talked about how like in Boston he would finish his game and he would go home just to watch LA play because he's like, I had to beat Johnson.
Yeah.
Like how competitive they were. Like
Damn.
it was awesome.
Yeah, they had a
Because
huge rivalry.
they faced each other in the NCAA championship game, and Magic beat them.
That's
Weren't
right.
they on the
Then-
Dream Team together?
They were.
Yeah, they were,
Yeah,
yes,
they were. Yeah, yeah.
But it was always like they were like because they played each other in a championship game, and then they came out the same draft, and they were both highly touted. And
Yeah.
and Larry was actually paid more as a rookie than Magic.
Yeah.
Which was crazy.
Fuck, I'm that old.
But Larry
I
Bird-
remember the
people-
original Dream Team.
People
Yeah,
forget,
me too.
people
Me too.
forget
They had
about
McDonald's cups.
I was
It's
gonna say I had a
understandable.
McDonald's
Yeah,
hat.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
people forget how good Larry Bird was, man.
Oh, he was great.
Like people forget how good like a lot of those guys were. The first Dream Team was the best team ever
Yes, they were.
assembled
Ever
and
as-
still assembled today,
Yeah,
man.
agree.
If McDonald's told me anything, that
Absolutely.
was my Dream Team.
Dude, that
Yeah,
was the
man.
squad, dude. There
Yeah.
was they were blowing like they
That
were
was
blowing
the
countries out by
squad.
like 40, 50 points.
Oh, it was ridiculous. Yeah, it's
Like,
completely
they could just
ridiculous.
China's all pissed off.
It's like, why didn't Larry Bird make a tennis shoe? Like,
So,
like,
like-
white trash people would have bought Bird. Like, you got your birds on, son. Like, like
Yeah, they
I
should.
don't-
Yeah.
Did he ever have a sneaker?
Hurry up
think
and fuck
so.
my
Like,
sister.
yo, yeah, like
Right?
green
You got
white
those
sneaker,
birds.
like sneaker. Yeah, where are your birds?
Maybe green and white.
Yo, yeah.
I'm gonna
Because
Google
I know
it.
Magic was into that shit. He was like, hell yeah.
I
Well, that was
guarantee
before all that shit went
Larry
down,
never had
Magic
a sneaker.
changed
Nikes
everything,
were still
dude.
made on a
Magic
waffle
changed-
iron back
Magic
then.
or-
Magic
Michael.
Johnson changed everything.
All right.
Now Michael, but Michael wasn't around yet. Michael didn't come into the league until like fucking, was it an 84?
Okay, so Larry
This
Bird.
is like
Larry
this is
Bird
not-
does have shoes.
Does he
he?
really?
Does he
They're
really?
Converse.
Oh,
Converse.
of course they are.
Oh,
So I think Magic
it's after the
Johnson.
fact.
so he's got birds, huh? Yeah.
It's after the fact.
After the fact.
I'm pretty sure Magic and Bird were. They were drafted in like the late. Like, there was like 79 or 80. They were drafted.
Yeah,
in.
yeah, I agree.
It was so long
Somewhere
ago
around
a
there.
white man could function in the NBA.
Absolutely.
Right.
They literally like, here's a $50 gift certificate to Sonic.
What's the
Thanks for
team?
endorsing
It's the
Converse. Like,
Timberwolves. The Timberwolves always have a ton of white guys on their team,
Try
right?
where do Timberwolves play?
the
That's
cherry limeade.
They're
It's
Minnesota.
fantastic.
Minnesota. You're like, okay, I need it, but like cold ass fucking winters.
Right.
Like, who are we gonna get? Like, oh, we got a bunch of white guys.
There
get
was
a
a
couple white
story.
guys
There
up
was a
there.
story the other
Exactly.
day about why does Minnesota always have a ton of white guys on their team?
It's cold.
I didn't click on it, so I
cold.
can't tell you
Well,
Well,
why.
I tell you why, Prince doesn't live there anymore, and so like there is literally no reason.
It's true. There's no reason. Yeah.
No
Yeah,
reason.
Prince moved away because it was so cold.
It's freezing, and even Prince went to
It
a
is
better
cold.
place. Like, hey,
It is cold. Yes.
a better place.
A better
Well, it's
place.
definitely warmer.
it's
Dude,
better than Minnesota. I mean,
Fuck, man, anything's better than Minnesota.
right?
Oh shit.
I've been there. I've been
It's like
there.
it's like the leftover hockey team. They're like, hey, you guys didn't make the hockey team.
So we're gonna play some hockey, eh?
Can we play some basketball? Hey.
Fuck yeah, okay, we're gonna run up and
Basketball.
down.
Yeah,
Like, because everybody in Minnesota doesn't even. It's like a secondhand sport, basketball. Like,
Oh
hockey,
yeah.
Yeah, they don't give a
Hockey's
shit.
king.
Yeah,
hockey
hockey.
and number and
Yeah.
football, I'm sure is like number one.
I've told you guys that I've started ending my sentences with A
Hey,
because I work with guys from
Yeah.
Minnesota.
Oh,
a lot.
yeah.
Oh, so over there.
Oh,
eh?
yeah.
Hey, Dave, how you doing?
I do.
Hey?
yeah.
oh god, oh god, oh god, oh crap, oh
Hey,
crap.
I
You
do.
got any good wax?
coming?
Hey,
Jesus Christ.
Right.
Oh, the hockey game's on. Oh my god.
Oh god.
Don't-
Oh god.
Oh,
Oh god.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
look
God.
at that puck go.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Holy
Oh
shit.
fuck the Gretzky. Oh,
Oh, God.
the great
Oh,
one.
Bobby Hole.
Good
Bobby
reference, Goodie.
Hole.
Don't fucking nickel and dime the great one. Oh my god, over here, shit.
Hey, hey, don't be talking shit on Phil Esposito. Hey.
Fuck off. Now pass me a Molson.
Yeah. Give me some of that Canadian Coke. Come on.
I saw some graphic today where
Oh,
they
Russell, a fucking polar bear.
Yeah, Timmy Hortons is coming down from the border. Yeah,
Give me a
Good guy, that
coffee.
Tim Horton.
Yeah, Timmy Hortons. Yeah.
Why do I sound Irish living?
I don't
know. It was slowly
Patty's Day
morphed.
tomorrow,
Slowly
yeah.
morphed into some. I noticed that.
I'm an Irishman living in Canada. Yeah. Trudeau's a fucking prick. Let me tell you.
Fucking Irish. Even the Canadians.
Even the Canadians hate the fucking Irish.
Even the Canadians hate it.
Motherfucker.
Unless you're in Letterkenny.
Oh.
That son of a bitch. He froze bank accounts, you motherfucker. Trudeau.
Good guy, that Trudeau there.
Oh, hey.
Lots of good fishing in
Oh,
Quebec.
Yeah. Nice hair. You're a solid man.
God, I wish I could roll my R's. I'm so jealous.
Now we're Scottish.
Reminds me of an old lady I met in Mexico.
Oh, you want to do Scottish? I can totally do Scottish.
Oh, Scottish?
I can fucking do the whole show like Scottish.
Oh.
I'll go out with my wife
Scots,
and we'll play.
yeah.
We'll role play, and I'm Scottish.
Scott's got it down like a motherfucker.
He's good at it.
Gets her
He's
pretty
got the
hot.
other-
I ain't going to lie.
I don't even attempt it. I can't. Yeah, I can see it. Until I can do that.
Okay, I know I'm drunk now.
You like how the tongue moved around?
Oh, you're like one of those guys from like Outlander.
Yeah, the tongue was swerving.
Outlander, yeah.
You get on your ass and you go, the fuck.
Oh, fuck yes.
Scott's tongue was swerving like a sexy girl's hips.
Can I hear it in a Scottish accent? I can't roll my R's, but I can eat pussy like a motherfucker. That's all I want to
I
hear.
could eat pussy like a motherfucker.
That's what I want
Like
to
a
do.
motherfucker.
Like a motherfucker.
There you go. Fuck yeah. I think
welcome.
that's...
I got nothing.
And that
larceny, huh?
that bottle of larceny is
Yeah.
almost gone too.
Let me out, bitches.
Yeah.
Let
It
me
was full when
larceny.
we started, yeah.
Oh,
gracious.
We cracked it at the start of the show.
Fellas,
Fellas, it's been a great show. This
it's been a great
episode-
show.
This is episode 96 of the old
96.
77. Big ups to our Patreon patrons, the
right.
Jeff City Paranormal Society.
That's right. The homie JT, Paranormal Son.
Yep. And our boy, Biscuit String.
Biscuit String.
Biscuit!
Who I know has been listening
I know.
because we were talking about women swinging weights from their vaginas last week.
Oh, yeah, we were.
Oh,
And,
you missed that, man. There
and
was,
he referenced-
there was
Sorry.
this chick that had like a 20 pound weight hanging from her vag.
19 seems a little weird, so I'm going to go with 20.
Well, that's going to stretch some stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
all right. Yeah.
It did.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
She'll tear your dick
You
off.
got to tune in to last week's show if you want.
Oh my God.
If you want to hear the
Well,
conversation.
Either that or you could
Are
just,
there-
it's like a portal now to another world.
Is there any images?
I hope not.
Yeah, we
No,
have
there
video.
there was a video of it.
Yeah, we have video.
Wow. I mean, you can't see the pussy holding it, like the ball in or anything.
Yeah, there's not like the.
But you can see her, like, she has a dress on. You can see, like, the ball of the. at
Yeah,
the
you
end.
can see balls and pussy and all that shit. Yeah,
Honestly,
just go
guys,
check
I
out
think
our-
it was mirrors or something. I don't think it was real.
No, I
it
think
was
she
mirrors.
was doing it.
No,
I
all
just
you
think
can
it
see is
was-
the balance of the ball at the end of the string. It's
Yeah.
like swinging.
Yeah,
It was
weird.
mirrors, bro. It was mirrors, bro.
So she had it like she
It's
had
mirrors.
like a string attached to something.
Yeah. Then she puts it up,
I don't know
up
if it's
inside
like,
her vagina.
I'm curious. Is it like a ball that goes up in her hoo ha?
Yeah,
right.
is it
Where
like-
exactly is
yeah.
it hanging from? That's what I.
So
wanna
she's
know.
holding on to the ball then. Okay.
It's a weighted ball inside
We just
her
worked
vagina.
that out.
Okay.
on the
Okay.
air.
So it's not attached to the
And
lips.
she's like clinching, so she's holding that shit
Yeah.
in.
Okay.
Pussy mouth.
Guys, I'm drifting over here. So it was like the ping pong game, but with a 20-pound weight.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Only
Okay.
she didn't launch it out. She just held on.
She
to
just
it.
held on to
like
it for
the
dear life.
champion that she
Yeah,
was.
you can see it all in episode 95.
That's
Oh
right.
my god.
Like a wrecking ball.
I believe that was the song that was playing. in the
Yeah,
background.
absolutely.
Yeah, that
Hey,
makes
don't
sense.
forget you could also hang out with us on after hours after this. one.
Yes.
I think Goodie's
Goodie,
going to take
thanks for
off.
coming out, buddy.
Thank you for having me. I had a good
Oh,
time
It's
as
a
always.
pleasure,
Come
man.
back
Yeah,
anytime,
Yeah,
man.
thanks for the
anytime.
drinks. Yeah.
Always.
Yeah. All right.
We'll see you bitches next week.
Yeah, peace, y'all.
Oh God, I don't know where the button is. Hold on, it's in the cool down button. No, it's in the trivia.
For a transcript of the old 77 podcast, write down everything the boys say.